Hey Oracle Gang, it's your Oracle Gang Baddie here, back at it again for another live stream reading. Today we are going to be doing our Friday Junior career reading. If you guys are ready for these readings, drop your zodiac sign down the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read, okay? I already came up with the live stream lineup. We go by the calendar here, as you know, in our career readings. But tonight, don't forget to come back for the love readings because you get to come up with the live stream lineup. So if you're wondering why it looks like this, it's just because it's the calendar year we go by. And so since we're in Libra season, we start at Libra season, okay? So with that being said, like I said, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for these career reads. We're about to be tapping into what your message is for career and finances and your relationship to money, honey. Okay, lock in, gang, lock in. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Happy Friday, Junior. You guys excited for the weekend? I know I am. Okay, I got off this weekend. Okay, I've been working back to back 14 days in a row. Okay, I need a breakity break. Okay, but with that being said, I am still doing personal readings over the weekend. It's just that I'm not live streaming, which is very nice. Okay, because I need a little bit of a breakity break. Okay. But with that being said, you guys, my slots are still open for personal readings. You could book a personal reading with me in the link in the description box below. You can also become a member of the channel and get personal readings every other weekend if you become a member of the channel for $14.99 for that membership level, okay? We did do a collective, I believe it was a collective love reading and a Libra read yesterday, so go check those out. For the collective love reading we did last night, there is an extended version and you have to be a member to access the extended version. So make sure you click that link in the description box below of that video as well to become a member of the channel. If you want to get extended readings that are ad-free on the channel and unlock all the ones that we've done up until this point, you guys become a member for $19.99, or I'm sorry, $9.99, okay? $14.99 and $9.99 are my two memberships for those of you who've been asking. Shout out to the OGs in the chat up in here early. I know that's right. Where my early birds at? I see y'all. Lock in. Let's get into prayer. All right, you guys, let's lock in and get into prayer. Thank you, God, Source Creator, Ancestors, and Angels for everything that you do for me in the collective on a daily. All the love, the sustenance, the abundance, the peace, the harmony, the grace, the balance, the protection. For we are nothing without it. We are everything with you. At this time, I ask that you cleanse my space, my mind, body, soul, and spirit of any low vibrational energies or entities that do not belong here. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational is commanded to leave out by my higher forces of love and light. Ashe, and so it is. No weapon formed against me shall prosper while I'm in and out of this space. From Aries all the way through Pisces signs, messages for their highest good. Whatever is deemed worthy to come through, allow that to come through for their highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for all that you do for us on a daily. For we are nothing without it. We are everything with you. So glory be to the Most High, to the Most High. Forever and ever and ever. Ashe, and so it is. Lock in, gang, lock in, be locked in. You already know you're about to get those high vibrational messages. Period. Period, poo. All right, sir. Let's get it. Let me shout out some of the OGs in the chat. I see y'all commenting heavy. Zodiac signs and all that. I see the Bay is in the building. We got water. We got blue. We got G Money. Thank you, G Money. G Money said, your readings, no matter which ones they are on point. Oh, thank you for all of your blessings and gifts. Thank you so much for leaving that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, G Money. Thank you so much in the chat for showing the love. Thank you for showing love. Shout out to the OGs. We got Kiana, Kiska, Brooke, Genesita. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the latte for 600. We have here Bernadette, Lissy, Janita. Y'all be trying to get me confused. Genesita said, you hope I'm having a wonderful day, everybody. Oh, that's sweet. Y'all so sweet. We also have Lisa and Ashley is giving me jewels in the chat. Thank you so much for the floating hearts. We got Rosa Cordova. We got V, Druzy, Kate, Grand Rising, you guys. We got Brooke sending me jewels as well. Thank you for the flowers for 30. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you very much. All right, let's get it. All right, this is about to be your career and finances read. Okay, you guys, this is your career and finances read. All right. Fear is not a factor for you for career and money. Okay, so fear is not a factor for you. Fear is not a factor for you, my loves. You gave me some matcha moolah. Thank you so much for the matcha 5. Thank you so much. Ashley sent in the super chats early for Mamacha Mula. All right, you guys. If you guys want to send me anything as far as like super chats and things like that, I'm actually going to be dropping my Cash App instead for the super chats, okay? Because I realized that I could do that here on this platform. So if you guys want to ever send me gifts, I'm going to be pinning that to the top of each one of the live streams from here on out, because that just helps my channel grow. So I will be dropping a Cash App, okay, you guys? So if you guys have Cash App, because I know everybody doesn't have PayPal, so if you guys have a Cash App, I have a little Cash App that I put together for the gang, so y'all can send me the super chats through the Cash App instead, okay? So if you guys ever want to send me super chats in the live stream chat, I do have a Cash App, okay? So I will be sending you guys that in the live stream shortly. Those will be pinned to the live stream, so that way you guys see that instead. Because then I can get my matcha right away. You feel me? I don't have to wait for that to go in. Lissy, you say you're going to be back for Aqua's reading? Oh, you got 2 hours of work? Okay, I'll see you when you get back. No worries. All right, let's get the Oracle decks we're going to use for the career and finances read. We're starting off with Libra, so happy birthday to my Libra gang biddies and zaddies. Yeah. It's your birthday season, you guys. It's your birthday season. Who's a Libra who's prepared for their birthday season? Or who's excited? Or who's just ready? Or who just like wants to celebrate their year around the sun? I know that's right. You gotta celebrate yourself. I know they say you shouldn't or whatever. They're like, oh, we're not meant to celebrate our birthdays, blah, 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 blah. But I really do feel like any time is a good time to celebrate yourself. For whatever reason. So I really do think that you should celebrate yourself. Now, these holidays is a whole nother thing. But I feel like you should celebrate your birthday. Okay. That's how I feel. All right, sir. I feel like I want to use these 2 Oracle decks. Something's telling me to switch it. So I might be using these 2 Oracle decks. And then this as a clarifier for later. Y'all want to do angel numbers or this Kipper card deck? Y'all can vote. Let me know in the comments, because I'm deciding on these 2. I just thought of this one. Y'all want to do the angel numbers? Type in angel down in the chat. Type angel in the chat, or Kipper. Type Kipper in the chat. Kipper. Kipper. Or angel. Which one do y'all want to do today for your 3rd deck that we use for your reading? Angel or Kipper? Angel or Kipper? Let me know in the votes below. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like I'm between those 2. Something... Y'all want to do Angel or Kipper? Let me know in the comments, you guys. I'm taking a vote. Let me know Angel or Kipper. Amanda, your birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Amanda. Amanda's birthday is on 10/10. That's an angel number right there. Why do I feel like that was our sign? Why do I feel like that was our sign to go with the angel deck? We're going to do that. I'm going to take that as a sign. Period. Period. All right, so let's say. All right, let's tap in, you guys. Let's tap into these messages. For my Libras, they get to go first. All right. In the live stream lineup. All right. What do we have here for my Libras? Sorry I'm talking so loud, you guys. I know the mic's right here, but sometimes I just be getting excited and then, like, you know, kind of like talk really, really loud through the mic. My voice might get a little sharp sometimes because I just be talking louder than the mic is picking up. All right. What do we have here for my Libras? What's their angel number for the reading? What's their angel number for the reading? Harmony. That is so fitting for you guys. That is so fitting because you guys are my balanced scales of the zodiac sign. So your first card out is Harmony. You guys could be seeing repeating 1s or 2s. So 111, 222 type energy is here. You guys could be seeing 1212 on the clock, 1221, 121 on the clock. Things like that could be very significant to you. Okay. But it says embrace harmony in your life. Embrace the balance, the balancing of the scales in your life. It says seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So when it comes to your career, your finances, your relationship to money, remember that you still have to give to yourself. You still have to be in this energy of balance, okay? You still have to be in the energy of like making sure you pencil yourself in, that everybody else, you know, there's things for them throughout your schedule, throughout the calendar, months and year. However, you need to schedule yourself in too. Like, what are you doing for yourself so that way you have the energy to give to everyone else? Ashe, that was a bar. Lock in, gang. The messages are messaging already, and we just begun. So that's what it's giving. Let's get some oracle cards for your money, career, finances. Let's see where this is sending us. Okay. And shout out to my Libras. Happy birthday to all my Libra gang in the building, whether it's already passed or it's coming up. All right, let's get it. I'm doing well. Thank you, Feather. Thank you for asking. We got Feather in the chat. Albert. Kiska. Kiska, I like that name. I like your name. Latse. What do we have here? Libras. Direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry, scurry, or worry. You are being divinely guided. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. I feel like you guys are in the right direction, or you're being tugged to it. You could be being tugged to the right direction. Spirit is saying you're in alignment either way. There's something in alignment in your life when it comes to career and finances. And Spirit is trying to say, yeah, Spirit is trying to tell you to embrace harmony, seek balance, embrace this. I feel like even if you guys feel like things are changing, like your direction is changing, that's the right direction. It's the one that you're aligned to. If you feel like something is falling away or falling together, it's the right direction. That's where your purpose is unfolding slowly towards. So we have here, you're in the flow. Okay. So Spirit is saying that they're sending you help. Like the universe is sending you help, and that you're meant to tap into your inner power. You're meant to be seeing, like, you know, the signs of which way you're navigating through what's working and what's not working, what's being balanced. Because sometimes when we have to balance stuff, we have to take things away off the scales, right? In order for both of them to balance, you have to take something off of one, add something to the other one. And so think of that about your life. Like, that's what Spirit is doing. They are taking something off on one thing and maybe putting thing on another, and it's balancing out the scale so you're in alignment. It's so that you're in alignment, okay? So that could have already happened, or that is something that is going to happen. But we have here in the flow. It looks like you're meant to go with the flow, is what Spirit is saying, and tap deeper into your inner strength to be able to embrace what changes are happening and to seek that balance physically and emotionally, so that way you can financially be focused and you can know that you're unfolding slowly into the right direction of alignment that you're meant to be in. Okay, so there's no need to hurry, worry, scurry, or think that you're running out of time. Spirit is saying you're being divinely guided. Like, I'm specifically guiding you. That's what Spirit is saying. So that is your double message to whatever is going on in career and finances. So I know you feel a little bit, a little bit scared, or a little bit stagnant, or a little bit like, I don't know, Spirit, you got my back. What is it? Spirit got your back. I'm here to tell you, Spirit got your back. So whatever you was worried about, Spirit says, I got your back, baby. I got your back. Sis, bruh, whatever. Right? So there's that energy. And it says here, the life you really want will be the purposeful life that you really want to have, okay? And that you will have. So that is what you're creating. So that's why you're meant to go deeper and create the purposeful life you want to have, because you really will have that, okay? So Spirit is saying just go with these changes. Embrace the change. All right. So it could be good changes. It could be changes that make you uncomfortable. Whatever it is, it's something for you to see from outside the box. Okay. So that's why we have that here. Like, for example, like if you applied for a place or inquired for, a place, say you want to move, and you inquired about a place, and a person's like, oh, the place already got rented or it's unavailable. That's Spirit's way of saying, just go with the flow. Just go with whatever is there. There'll be something else better that opens up. Okay. We know you wanted this thing, but that you didn't know what that thing would have brought you. It could have brought you a lot of headache, or it could have been the wrong time. Spirit is saying, I'm guiding you. I will give you your gifts and your abundance at the right time, and also what is for you is for you. Okay, so Spirit is saying that for some of you guys are thinking of relocating, me mentioning that, so that could be a message within a message. We have here fast changes. You will be leaving a job suddenly, or you will be getting one very quickly. It just depends on your career status. It depends on your work status right now. So it's either that you'll be leaving a job suddenly, or you will be getting one very quickly, depending on who's watching. Okay, so whatever your work status is, you know, and whatever you've been thinking about in your heart and in your mind to want to navigate, that's going to be the answer to this reading. Okay, for your read. We have here, your work may change dramatically in a short time. Just go with the flow. That's literally what this card says. And it's crazy because before this card is the in the flow card. So Spirit is saying there might be things that quickly change for the better or change to redirect you, and you feel like it's for the worse. But Spirit is saying this fast change is meant for you to flow in a direction that is in alignment. So you're in alignment, baby. You are in alignment, okay? So these fast changes are really, really great. They're going to bring you a lot of wisdom. We have wisdom and enlightenment on the bottom of the card. So you're going to have a lot of wisdom with these changes. Let's get into the money cards and see what's going on, and then we're going to wrap it up, okay? Hi, Sandra. We got Sandra. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well, too. Happy Friday, Junior, to everybody. Happy Friday and happy birthday. I always say Friday, Junior, when we talk about Thursdays, because I like to feel like Thursday is a Friday. Junior. Hi, Legit. You and the Bay are in the same area? Link up. Make friends. That's fire. I love how everybody be in the chat. Be like, I'm from there. I'm from there too. What up? What up, dude? We have the past. Wow. We got the past card coming out. Let's read it. It says here, something from the past is returning, maybe an old job or an unfinished project. Look at the past to understand the future lesson or experience, or to understand an old skill. Money could be coming your way from something you did in the past. Ooh, 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 that's tea. That is tea, you guys. That's tea. What the crazy thing is Spirit is trying to get you into alignment with something that you did of the past. We did not do Gemini yet. We just started, so we're at Libra, and we're on all the way to the left column. So once we finish this column, we go to the second column and then the third. So that's how the live stream goes. All right. This says the past. Wow. It says something that you did in the past is coming into alignment right now. That's why certain things got to shift and change to work in your favor, because money is coming your way from something you did in the past. So you either set yourself up for like a new workplace environment, or a new home, a new place if you're trying to relocate, a new office space, or maybe a new career, or the education, even the education you got. For some of you guys, you got them degrees, you got that education. Okay, so Spirit is saying, like, listen, like, don't do that, baby. Don't think that you did everything in vain, because something you did in the past that you forgot about is coming back around, so that way you can get money, honey. Lock in. So gang, this is your message. Wow, this is so fire. Let's see what's on the bottom. We got Mother Gaia. Ooh, Mother Earth is on your side. Even though you're air sign, Mother Earth is on your side. Let's see what it says. Trust that the universe has a bigger plan for you than you could imagine. Protecting the planet using herbs or working with nature in some way is advised. Spend time in nature to heal or soothe your mind and regroup. So for some of you guys, you just need to get grounded. You just need to go outside in the sun. You need to sit in the grass. You need to get your feet in the sand, or you just need to go out somewhere where you can just like relax. Maybe instead of taking your lunch and eating it inside at your desk, maybe going outside and in a grassy area, putting out a blanket and sitting outside and eating your lunch outside the building or something. Like, you need to get grounded. You need to get centered, because something that you did from the past is coming towards you. And Spirit is saying, connect to Mother Earth, connect to Mother Nature, because Mother Nature is really going to help you stay focused, or stay in alignment, or stay calm, or stay in the flow. Okay. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to be beneficial to you from the inside out. Remember, harmony is your first card out. So harmony represents seeking balance. And how do we seek balance? Well, sometimes we seek balance in reading a book that day, or meditating or praying that day, or, you know, laying out in the sun that day if the weather's nice, maybe getting out in the grass or going to a pumpkin patch that day. Like there's something here that's saying like when you're in balance and doing things for yourself, it is necessary because it's part of the ingredient of having wealth. Wow, that was a bar. Look at me dropping bars. I can't even repeat what I said because it was so fire. Like, just leave it. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. You can rewind if you want. But that's what I have for you guys. So this is going to be your Libra reading. It looks like something from the past that you did from before. Set yourself up for success right now into the future. So harvest season is right now. So don't think that harvest season is creating chaos for you. Harvest season is meant to put you in alignment so you can get what it is that you desire. Okay? Your health is your wealth. Okay? So you're getting back in balance from the inside out. When you get back in balance from the inside out, you're getting back in balance from the inside and in your bank account. The inside out. You know what I'm saying? So your balance is about to be balanced in from the inside out. I know that's right because that money just better be flourishing. I know that's right. Okay, period. But you come first. Remember that? To keep yourself a priority. You know, if you need a break, if you need to like do things and schedule yourself in to keep yourself in alignment, Spirit is saying go do that. The universe is sending you help regardless. Okay, so you can make time and squeeze time in for yourself, even if it's 30 minutes, an hour. But you know, try to make it a full day. Try to give yourself a full day of just you if you can. All right. If somebody can watch the kids, you know, if the kids can go to wait a little longer at the daycare, or if they can, like, you know what I mean, chill with the grandma, you know, things like that. Like, you need your time, okay? Because in order for you to give to everybody else and to have flourishing abundance, you have to give to yourself first, okay? Remember that, okay? You said you stepped away for a minute and you hop back on. You love my reading so far. Thank you so much, Blue Ravens. I appreciate you. All right, we just finished Libra. Let's go into Scorpio. Where my Scorpios at? Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Okay, where are my stingers? My stingers. Okay, let's tap in. Like the video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new here, definitely hit that subscribe. Thank you to my new subscribers. We got a lot that came through at night yesterday and the day before. So thank you so much for those of you who are new subscribers of the channel this week. My fresh new subscribers this week. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for the love. Showing love to the channel. Y'all the best. Thank you. We got the best OGs over here. I swear to God. We got the best gang over here. Okay, period. Okay, if I ever get a chance to meet y'all in person, like doing meet and greets in the future, I already know it's gonna be a whole vibe. We're gonna be having so much fun. Maybe that'll happen one day. I don't know. You said the reading resonated for you and you was a Taurus with a Libra rising. Oh, that's why, because you had Libra rising. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. Double tap that screen, y'all, right? Thank you, Kevin, for saying that. Double tap that screen, y'all. Y'all so hype. Okay. I'm not taking personals, and I don't do things that have to do with other political things. So I'm not that type of reader, my love. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. I wish you the best. And obviously everything else involved. Let's get into Scorpio's energy. Okay, you guys? Let's get the angel number for Scorpio. Scorpio, what's your angel number for the read? Let's lock in, gang. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What do we have here for Scorpios? Career, finances, their relationship to money. What is it that they need to hear at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. All right, what do we have here? We got a light and dark in the building. Shout out to Janitha. Kiska, you said it's 100% on the reads. I know that's right. She graded me 100%. Wow, the first card out that you got, it says manifest your dreams. Whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you're thinking about right now, okay? Manifest that, okay? It says manifest your dreams, manifest your hopes, okay? It says 456. So 456 is an angel number for acceleration and growth, okay? It's going from stability to creativity to scheduling things in and for things to work out, whatever it is that you plan to organize working out, okay? So it says you have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are a guiding light for you and supporting you in every step of the way. So your angels are with you at this time, okay? Ancestors, whoever it is, is on the other side, rooting for you. Energy is energy. You're connected to something way higher than yourself. Your higher self could be also part of the message. Let's see what else is here when it comes to manifesting your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Okay, manifesting your dreams, your hopes or wishes. What do we have here when it comes to your dreams, your hopes and wishes, your finances, your relationship to money? Okay, from the inside out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for their highest good. Everyone's highest good in mind. Ashe. What do we have here for my Scorpios? Y'all must be manifesting something to happen, a goal to be hit next or something. I could tell. You guys must be manifesting another goal or something. Okay. We have here ups and downs, wishes come true. It says your hard work has potential for both growth and advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected. No worries. It's just what you need. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing here ups and downs and wishes come true. Okay, so that's what I have here for you guys so far. And what's showing me here is that you guys have been through a lot. Let me tell you, Scorpio, y'all haven't had the best, rodeo, so to speak. You haven't had the best, outcomes, in your life. I'm sure that there was a lot of ups and downs. There was a lot of environmental circumstances. There could have been a lot of work issues or personal life issues that could have brought a lot of setbacks while you were trying to manifest your dreams, okay, your desires. But Spirit is saying because of all that, it's giving you a lot of strength and it's giving you a lot of wisdom for your wishes to come true. So whatever it is that you're wishing for, whatever it is that you are desiring, know that you can still manifest that by focusing on it, by praying about it, meditating on it, and getting through that, because life's ups and downs from the past have showed you that your ups and downs in the current moment can definitely, bring you this stability of whatever it is that you desire. Okay, so remember, always try to remember your setbacks and your difficulties from the past, and have gratitude and remember how far that's gotten you and how that you have the power to become way better. Okay, or you have the power to get through whatever it is that is in the way, or whatever it is that you want to achieve at any given point of your life. Just because you did in the past doesn't mean you can't do it now in the present. So remember, you have that power to do so, and that's a manifestation, right? You are able to do this because you've already have examples from the past that you've gotten through those things from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe 2 months ago, right? Maybe your life looks a little bit different than 2 months ago. I don't know your business, but what I do know is that you're able to get yourself out of these ruts, out of these stop moments, okay, and to keep going or to keep growing and glowing towards something that is a manifestation, okay, towards something that is a wish that you desire to come true, or a goal that you desire to hit, or an achievement you desire to be recognized for. Okay, so there's always opportunities and doors opening up as long as you are, taking one baby step in front of the other. Okay, you don't have to take long leaps and strides, but what you do have to do is take baby steps so that the universe, matches you. If you put it in 50%, guess what? The universe is going to put 50%. If you're putting in 100%, guess what? The universe is going to match you 100%. Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying. Manifest your dreams through the ups and downs and the adversities, because your wishes are going to come true. Whatever it is that you're desiring and thinking about and focusing on, it is going to come true. So that's what I see here. A lot of you guys have manifested things that are coming true in the now. You could see the signs of it. And for others of you, you have yet to see the outcome of it. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. All right. I feel like your desires are divinely protected as well. You guys could be very spiritual or connected to source in some way, on another level. Either you're religious or spiritual or something like that. I'm getting that for some of you guys, things can definitely get a little irritable, annoying, scary, or it's just when a down is down, you're down, But Spirit is saying there's ways to move on from that if needed, and that you always have potential for growth. You always have potential for having an up moment. You always have potential, you always have potential for going towards a gain or going up, okay, ascending. That's beautiful. That's what I have here for you so far, and you're protected, okay? Spirit is saying that your dreams are protected. Can't no one or nothing take that from you. So whatever it is that you desire, Spirit says, I will make sure that it is for you and nothing or no one can take that from you. Ashe. And so it is. We love that. Thank you, G Code. Hey, G Code. How you doing in the chat? We got Crystal. You said perfect timing. Summer's in the chat saying 1212. 1212 is another angel number coming through. Wow. For some of you guys, you desire leadership. You desire leadership. And you are a leader stepping into a role as a leader, okay? So you're a leader maybe without the title yet. You act like this, you move like this, whether in your personal or professional life, you've always been the person that takes the lead, that makes the decisions, that has the ideas, that creates, that chooses to move forward. So Spirit is saying you are the leader about to be in a leadership role. For some of you guys, you work for another workplace. For some of you guys, you are creating your own business or you already have it. There is a leader inside of you about to show on the outside. Is about to be the exterior of you, right? You're about to embody that from the inside out. So we have here, you're stepping into a role as a leader. You are ready. Once you accept and step into this power, your career will soar. Once you accept and step into your power, your career will soar. It says here, fear is holding you back from stepping out of yourself and being yourself, okay? So don't be fearful of opportunities that present itself for you to be a leader. Don't be too intimidated by that where it holds you back. If you have a little bit of fear, that's okay, but do it with fear, okay? Don't allow fear to hold you back from anything that you feel like is bringing you into a leadership role or bringing you to a point where you could speak on something. You could be resilient. You could, be that type of role model, okay? Not just for other people, but also for yourself. So that's what we have here coming through. So that's what I see here for you. So that is the leadership here that you're going to be receiving. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe for these messages. Let's get another message. For some of you guys on the bottom of the deck, we have here silence. For some of you guys, you're moving in silence in leadership positions. So that's what I see here. Okay. That's what I see here. We have here, keep moving in silence as you continue to build. Silence can be a powerful tool for increasing your personal power. Sharing too much too soon can be risky, as not everyone is trustworthy as they seem. So Spirit is saying if you're looking for leadership roles, if you're looking for some type of power position, Spirit is saying move in silence, okay? Keep some of your precious desires and achievements or goals to achieve certain things to yourself, okay, until you feel ready to speak on it. Because sometimes you get overly excited, or sometimes you want to speak on it prematurely and then it doesn't really follow through the way you want, or maybe there's challenges attached to it, and it's because someone could be evil eyeing, or someone who it's not that they affect it, it's just that someone could evil eye and try to make it difficult for you to achieve it. It says it doesn't mean that you won't achieve it. It just delays the process, or it adds adversities and more challenges. So sometimes it's good to move in silence, you guys. Not everything is everyone's business, okay? So if you are creating a business, keep it your business. If you're moving to another workplace, then, move to another workplace in silence and keep it your own business, right? So that's what I'm saying and seeing here. So whether you work for yourself or someone else, there is a lot of that. So a lot of you guys will be in leadership positions, leadership roles. I kind of want to pull a closing card on this. Let's get a tea leaf card. A bridge. Okay, so successfully overcoming a problem. The problem that you successfully overcome is that you get to cross a bridge, okay? You get to cross into another version of your life, yourself, your assignment, your role, your recognition, your responsibilities. It's like you're successfully overcoming these ups and downs that you've had before, or old version of yourself that you felt like you would fall back into, or old patterns that you felt like were going to happen to you, okay? So Spirit is saying that is your message, that there is something here that is a bridge to your success, and you will be overcoming any problems, especially like how you've overcome problems before, okay? So Spirit is saying, it's okay to take the lead, and it's okay to move in silence, because that's kind of what they want you to do anyway. They have a particular wish that's going to come true for you, and you're able to manifest your dream. Whatever this wish is, it's something you manifested or you've been focused on. So that's what I see here. So that is going to be your message, Scorpio. So take it how it resonates. Not going to be for all at this time, but it may play out later in the future because my readings are timeless. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. And if you guys want more details, you can always book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box below. I'm still doing personal readings, so if you're waiting for your personal reading, I will be getting more done today in between the live streams that I have scheduled, okay? So make sure that you are looking out for your email. I'll be completing a few of those readings, okay? And vouchers too. Vouchers are adding up too. But we have here, who's next? Sagittario. Let's get into my Sagittarius. Shout out to my Sagittarius game Baddies and Zaddies up in the building. What do we have here for Sagittario? Let's get it. Where's Sagittarius? My bow and arrow babies. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Let me know y'all ready for the tea on career finances, your relationship to money, honey. All right, you're overcoming your fears, okay? Fear is not a factor for you, okay? Fear is not a factor for you, okay? This is your message, okay? A lot of you guys will be achieving what you've been focused on and what you feel like you have been worthy of receiving, especially from the universe, okay? So let's get into Sagittarius' read. Let's see what their angel number is. Hi, Spiritually Tailor Made. Good to see you back. Thank you for being here, Miss Lotus. We have here ability. 765. You are flexible and capable of facing challenges. Wow. Lock in, gang. It says here, trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that may arise. You guys are adaptable, okay? Fear is not a factor for you. You're adaptable. You're adaptable, baby girls, baby boys in the chat. You're adaptable, okay? So don't think that anything can set you back or hold you back or keep you down for too long, okay? Or at all for that matter, because it looks like that, you know, you have kind of a similar energy as Scorpio's read where you figure things out, okay? You are capable of facing changes, and these challenges that arise, they strengthen your way to navigate. They make you flexible. I'm seeing for some of you guys, you had to learn how to move and adapt to your environment from before. And that's the same skills and wisdom you need to move forward. So it looks like this is just a friendly reminder from Spirit, okay? 765 could be an angel number you see a lot, okay? So you could be seeing this repeating a lot, repeating 7s, 6s, or 5s. So your relationship to organizing a plan to create is something that Spirit is showing you that you can do and you can execute as successful as you desire, okay? So you can execute whatever it is that you have here. I feel like you're not fearful of change. I feel like you're kind of like the bull with the horns, okay? And that's Taurus energy, so maybe you have Taurus in your chart or Libra in your chart because Libra's energy of harmony came out, but there's something about you. This ain't new to you. You're not new to this. You're true to this, right? So if things are changing, you know how to adapt. You know how to move. You know how to pivot. You're like, okay, that changed. Well, I'm going to go do this. You always have like 5 steps forwards, or you have like, you know, certain ducks in a row. So you know what to fall back on, or you know what to do next, or you have some type of like, you know, knowledge, okay? Or wisdom, or even intuition. I feel like it's more of your intuition. It's more solid and on point. So we have here harmony here. And the harmony card here says it's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Not to survive, but to thrive. That's different. And it says here, working at home for you and yourself is best, okay? So either working from home or working for yourself is best for a lot of you Sagittariuses. Now, that's not going to be for everybody. Some people like to be working around other people. Some people like to, you know, work in environments where there's other people around. It's a quick moving workspace, or, you know, a fast paced area, or whatever, or that there's a lot going on, or you like to link up with people. Some Sagittariuses are like that. But for others of you, you guys are more like, you like to be isolated. You like to be in solitude. You don't like to be, you know, interrupted. You know, you like to focus, right? So there is this energy of like being at home or working for yourself is best. For a lot of you guys, you could be your own business owners, or you're creating that. Or for some of you guys, you have work from home placement jobs, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. What else is here? Spirit, it looks like that's more harmonious for you. If you don't have a work from home workplace, but you want one. It looks like you will be getting one, okay? Spirit is saying here gestures. There's going to be a helping hand that comes in. So it looks like someone is going to give you deserved praise or receive recognition for something. For some of you guys, it's interesting because you're naturally, because of your work ethic, you're naturally getting what you want. I don't know if it's that you asked for it and you know, asked for it from an employer or a higher up or something like that, or if that they're just giving it to you. But it's recognition and it's an offer to work from home. For some of you guys, you get the opportunity to work from home, and maybe not everybody has that leisure or luxury, but they trust you with this position. So for some of you guys, you start working from home, or you only have to go into the office once or twice a week. You don't have to go in every day. So something like that. I feel like that's what someone's giving you here, is like a gesture of like, it's like a career gesture. It's like a professional gesture here of like, here, I'm going to give you this leisure to not have to always show up in person. Yeah. And for some of you guys, they do this because you have kids and maybe you're not able to, you know, I'm getting like for some of you guys, you may have kids. I don't know if you're a single parent or not, but you may have kids and you might not be able to keep, you know, up with a schedule or the high demands of the company. So what they're going to do is they're going to create something where you could work from home. For some of you guys, you already do that. I have here shedding. Okay, it says you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine if that's what you're in. For some of you guys, you're in the medical industry or some type of industry of like health, herbs, spiritual things. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Health and healing can be any type. Medicine can mean anything, right? But if you're not in the medical industry, that's okay, but that's just going to be for some of you guys this resonates with. The snake here represents the year of the snake, which is the year of Aquarius this year, the year of the 9. 2025 equals the 9. And I feel like with this energy, it was kind of giving us introspection the whole year and figuring out what is in alignment to us, what we are more authentically aligned to, instead of what we're trying to force ourselves to be aligned with. It's like, what is it that I'm naturally aligned to, and then going towards that, and then releasing anything that doesn't serve my highest good, including parts of myself that kind of like I kind of graduated from, or I don't align with, right? So maybe an old version of yourself, patterns, behaviors, thought processes, belief systems, you know, that could also be shedding away as well from the inside out. So that's what I'm seeing here. So it's like you're shedding from like certain things that don't really align with you on your same frequency that you were on maybe a year or two ago. For some of you guys who are in a workplace that you've been tied to for a long time or a long while, it seems like you're outgrowing that place. Okay. So for some of you guys, you get offered a new workplace because you're outgrowing the place that you were already in. Okay. So for some of you guys, your next workplace position will be a work from home position, or for others of you, you're just going to do your part-time hobby or part-time small business, and you're going to do full-time in those areas. Okay. So it's a full-time work from home position, or it's a full-time business owner thing that you're going to be doing because you feel like you're more in alignment to that. That's more harmonious to you. And for my Sagittariuses, that's really going to hit. That's really going to be something true for you either right now or in the later future. Okay. Because I could be saying something that resonates for you in January of 2026, but you hear it now in October of 2025. You know what I'm saying? So this reading is definitely timeless. It doesn't have a time anchor on it, but what I will say is that you're adaptable. Okay, so if you ever get afraid or scared, Spirit is saying fear is not a factor for you because you know how to adapt. I've taught you that all the way up until this point on how to adapt, move, pivot, change, how to know yourself and know your worth when something's not in alignment to you, to go into a new direction. I've already shown you examples of that in your life, personally or professionally, from before. So all of this now is nothing new. You're not new to this. You're true to this. So when I tell you to move, pivot, when I tell you you're outgrowing a workplace position or situation, move, pivot, change, apply your pressure to something else, right? Apply your talent, skills, and ability elsewhere where it's going to be recognized. It's really going to give you praise. It's really going to give you a helping hand or a new opportunity, more money, employee benefits, etc., whatever the goal was for you to hit. Leadership roles, for some of you guys who want to be a leader. So that's very, very important. So Spirit is just reminding you of your power through the things that you've been through of the past. Ashe, that is a bar. I'm dropping bars today. What the heck? Who am I? I'm scared. Who am I? I don't even think I breathed. Lord. I don't think I took a breath. I feel like a rapper. You're like, when do they breathe? Like, literally, I don't even think I took a breath. Okay, here we go. What's the next message? I just went in a trance. Okay, I'm done. I'm over here preaching. Put me on a pulpit. Call me a pastor. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just like literally just gave a whole sermon. We have here luck. Wow. Luck be a lady tonight. Look at this. For some of you guys, you see a 4-leaf clover and it's not even March. So that's going to be your message within a message. Okay. But this message says the actions you take now will lead to abundance, success, and prosperity. What did I say? Wake up, y'all. What did I say? I dropped that bar earlier. I said, Spirit didn't give you these things that you went through, okay, for nothing, okay? They gave it to you so you know what to do in the present moment because of the past. Ashe. So the actions you take now will lead you into abundance, success, and prosperity because you got the wisdom. All right. Fear is not a factor for you. It says here, believing in your own luck can help you cultivate an abundant mindset. Your perspective might be holding you back from growth and luck. Okay. So don't allow your perspective to hold you back from your blessings. We have here perfection, wisdom. Look, I told you. Perfection is crossed out and wisdom is highlighted. You see that? That's the sign. If you were looking for a sign and you were like, Spirit, give me a sign, you're getting it in this reading, and this is the sign. Literally, there's a sign on the card. If you ask for a sign, this is your sign. Literally. We have here, give up your perfectionism. It is causing delays in your finances. For some of you guys, you're perfectionists, okay? You're scared that if something's not all the way put together, it's not going to be successful. But think about how you were successful from before when things weren't put together in your personal life, in your friendships, in your family member dynamics, in your professional life from before. Remember, those things weren't perfect either, but you were successful. You climbed the ladder. You did your best. You were recognized. You had some form of success. Okay? And if you didn't, you pivoted and got to success. You see what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, don't let that delay you in your finances or your hopes, your dreams, your opportunities. Don't let perfectionism get to you, because it's not about perfection. It's about wisdom. It's about intuition. It's about, oh, my knowledge, my brain, my intellect, my genius. You are a genius. So get and tap into your genius. We have here, you won't move forward if you don't conquer the fear of failure. You have what it takes to improve in your finances. You are enough. I like this card. Y'all need to screenshot this card. And y'all need to screenshot this card and put it as your screensaver or something on your phone for a while. Did y'all screenshot it? Or repost it somewhere, because this is your message. This is so fire. Lord, that's awesome. We have here mechanic. It says, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career for some of you guys, if you're not in health, because we talked about health. For others of you, if you're not business owners, because we talked about business owners too. For some of you guys, you could be a mechanic. You could be in tech. You could be in problem-solving careers. So repair technicians, aerospace, automotive, mechanic stuff. For some of you Sagittarius, is you good at tinkering with things. I told you, you a genius. Okay? If you got me looking at a motherboard, if you got me looking at a freaking, circuit board, if you got me looking at a car's engine, I'm not going to know what the F none of that is. But for some of you Sagittarius, you lock in. You're so good at tinkering and putting things together in any area of your life. So for some of you guys, you're really good at problem solving. And for some of you guys, you don't realize that's your strong point. That's your skill. That's your talent. That's your ability. That's your gift. For some of you guys, you don't realize that's your gift. Is to see things and put things together, pull things apart and put them back together maybe a new way. Like you guys are so genius and creative like that. That is your strong point. So implement that in an industry that you want to be a part of. Because for some of you guys, that is exactly where you need to be. For some of you guys, that's why you choose to be a nurse, a doctor, you know, because you got to tinker with the body, right? You got to tinker with, you know, of the mind. If you're a psychiatrist or a therapist or a counselor, that's tinkering of the mind. For some of you guys who are in spiritual realms of like sacred, you know, putting together sacred healing herbs, potions, things like that help the body. Like you know what ingredients to put together, because that is science within itself. That is, you know, you putting things together in order to bring people healing or bring people solutions to their problems. For some of you guys, you are a gardener. You are a person who does herbal medicine. Y'all are smart. Y'all know what things to put together to heal what ailments. For some of you, you need to be tapped in and locked into that, okay? So don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid that things aren't perfect either. For some of you guys, you want to have platforms that you speak on these certain topics or industries or things. Then speak on it. There's an audience for everybody. You think I went into this thinking I wasn't, you know what I mean? That I wasn't going to have an audience. I knew I was going to have some particular audience, and then that audience will grow as much as I pour into myself and what I'm doing. The more that the audience will come. It's not about how many people come to your door at first. It's about how many people are there after you've done it. You see what I'm saying? It's about reputation that leads to recognition. You see? So we have here, you can fix your finances easily, but some sacrifice may be required, okay? So you can fix your finances, but some sacrifices may be required. You might have to, you know, you might have to lay off on shopping, because for some of you guys, you could shop till you drop, and literally your bank account drops. So that's what Spirit is saying, like, you know, sacrifice the certain things that you are divulging in, or diving in too much. If the Netflix need to take a little break at a break, then the Netflix needs to take a little break at a break, because you know that $7.99 or $9.99 may add up. You know, you might not have it. Okay, you might want to, you know, pay for subscriptions that you feel like are beneficial to you or your own business, that feed your brain in a positive way, and they don't make your brain rot. Okay, it will make your bank account rot either. So, you know, if you guys are indulging in things that aren't good for your mind, body, and soul, maybe take a break from that. You know, things are always fun. It's always fun to have certain subscriptions for certain things, but if it's not giving you any type of health or wealth, then sometimes it's just taken from you. It's not giving you anything, okay? So if you find that you have a subscription pulling out money, $15.99 here, $7.99 there, $4.99 there, and it's not conducive to your growth as a person, then it's probably you wasting money. You know, you don't need it. You don't really need it. Okay. So for some of my Sagittarios, that's going to be the sacrifice, you know, some of y'all, that's going to be the sacrifice. But with that being said, let's get into my Capricorn gang, Baddies and Zodiacs up in the building. All right, Sagittarius, that was such a good reading for you guys. I hope that the message hits now and later, okay? Because my readings are timeless. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into my Capricorns. Where's my Capricorn gang, Baddies and Zodiacs up in the building? I don't know if y'all heard my stomach growling, but she is on a roll right now. My stomach is going crazy right now, okay? I'm going to drop my Cash App down in the chat, all right? I'm going to pin it to the top of this live stream, because for some of you guys, you want to send super chats and things like that, and I said I would drop the Cash App. So in the meantime, Capricorns, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. My greatest of all time, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. We're about to get into your career, finances, your relationship to money read. So I want to see all my goats in the chat. I want to see all of you guys participating who can participate, because I know some of you guys are listening to me from work and you guys can't participate, and that's okay. All right, but with that being said, let's tap in, okay? Capricorn, let's tap in. I'm gonna drop my my Cash App. For those of you who want to send super chats, send it through Cash App, okay? Don't send it through the YouTube platform, okay? So, but I really do thank you for that. It's so that way I can get my matchas, because y'all be sending me matcha super chats. So I can get my matcha right away. I don't have to wait for it. Because if you send it through a what's it called? A super chat instead of a Cash App, then I don't get it right away. I gotta wait to get that matcha funds. So I'm trying to get a matcha, okay? You feel me? So if you wanna add to my matcha funds, you wanna buy me a matcha, you guys, you already know where to go, okay? I'm gonna drop the Cash App right now. And you guys can lock into that, okay? Let's say, I hope everybody's having a good Friday Junior. You guys already know. If you my OGs, you already know that I like saying Friday Junior because I like to feel like my Thursday is a Friday. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. All right. A great Thursday. Let's make it great. We ate. Okay. Let's say, I'm going to drop it right now. I'll pin it to the top, okay? What emoji do I want to put? I want to put a little emoji next to it. Let's put a money bag. Sorry, I just have to work around my... Oop, the wrong button. Okay, I know I'm doing that slow. It's because I have to work around the device here, because if I don't, we'll disconnect. The cords are like covering the keyboard, so I don't want to disconnect you guys. Ciao. Could you imagine we disconnect? Bye. Okay. So this is the Cash App. If you guys want to send me a matcha, or if you want to send a super chat, send it through the Cash App. Okay? And that's just to bless your OG. If you ever want to bless me through the Cash App. Okay, you guys? So, thank you in advance. With that being said, let's proceed. Sorry, you guys, I didn't drop it earlier. I know you guys were waiting for it. But with that being said, let's proceed with the live stream reads, okay? Let's get into fear is not a factor for you for my Capricorn gang Baddies and Zadies up in the building. Fear is not a factor for you, my loves. All right, let's get it. Thank you so much, Rosa Cordova. Lock in. I just saw it come through. Thank you so much, Rosa. Shout out to Rosa. She just sent me the first one. She the first one. You said I was in your dream last night, Kevin. What was you dreaming about me for? What was I doing? Was I giving you a reading? Or was you just having a dream, one of them other dreams? What were we doing in your dream? Kevin has dreams about OG. Kevin has OGB dreams. Kevin, you want to settle down. What you talking about? What you talking about, Kevin? What was I in your dream? What was we saying? What was we talking about? Somebody else, you know what's so crazy about that, Kevin? Somebody else told me that. It was somebody else who was in the live stream who told me that they had a dream as well. It was 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago in the live stream. Somebody else said I was in their dream. I must be astro traveling and giving people readings through the realms. Not readings through the realms. I'm swimming in the ethers for readings through the realms. Say what? You said it was spiritual. Oh, okay. Good. All right, let's lock in, gang. I'm just kidding. Let's lock in. Okay, what do we have here for my Capricorns? What's their angel number right now? I'm glad I was able to give you some spiritual alignment, okay? With that being said, we do have the alignment card coming out for my Capricorn gang Baddies and Zadies up in the building. Shout out to my Capricorns. We got Rosa, we got Flaca, we have Brooke, and who else? Kevin, you sticking around for it? Maybe it's for Kevin too, this card here, and anybody else watching, okay? Hey, Candy. Hey, you guys. All right, so let's say we have here alignment. The angel number you could be seeing a lot that is aligned to this message for you, whether it resonates now or later, is 1111 or 111. Okay, that is your angel number. For some of you guys, your master number 11, angel number, or life path number, excuse me, 2. So master number 11 comes from the life path number 2. So for some of you guys, that's also going to resonate with you. It says your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Wow. They want you to stay focused. Pay attention and stay focused. Spirit is saying, listen, I want you to stay focused on your goals because you're in alignment, Capricorn. And I don't want you to feel like you're not in alignment or that things aren't working out for you. Okay, so Capricorns, you could be, self-sabotaging at times. And Spirit is saying, don't self-sabotage when you're already on a high. Okay, when you're in your highest moment right now or already in some type of routine. Okay, some type of, trajectory, some type of path already for yourself. So Spirit is saying, stay focused, baby. Stay focused, okay? What else do we have here, Spirit? When it comes to Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Whoa, you got a lot coming out. Okay. These messages are messaging. Ooh, you got the same card Sagittarius got. You guys could have Sagittarius in your chart. Sagittarius got this card. They also got the protection message. Okay, I saw this on the bottom, but I never pulled it for Capricorn because it was in reverse. So they didn't want me to pull it. But this is your message for some of you guys, Capricorn. You may have Sagittarius in your chart. These two messages were definitely in the reading. You can cross-watch for that other placement in your chart. But the first card out is relationships, okay? It seems like your relationships, when it comes to personal life and professional life, those are kind of intersecting right now or have the ability to intersect. For some of you guys, you're good, Capricorn. You're good at like bringing people together or making things make sense. You're like, make it make sense. You give it to a Capricorn. A Capricorn knows how to execute it and the math be mathing and it equals whatever it equals. And that's the answer and things work. Okay. So I am seeing that you have the ability to do this. It's really admirable. Okay. So you could be admired by people who have known you professionally or personally of the present or the past. So there is a lot of like this energy where you might already have a good reputation because relationships gives me like reputation. All right. You might already have a good repertoire. You might have a good, roster of people that you know from the past that you could always like lock in with, call, text, and be like, hey, I got this thing. I need, you, or they connect with you and be like, hey, I got this opportunity. I know you do this well, Capricorn, blah, blah, blah. So there's an equal exchange of balance with the reputation and the relationships that you have built all the way up until this point. You're very reliable, okay? And people love that about you, okay? So your reliability is what keeps you in alignment. And so Spirit is saying, don't give up on yourself and not be focused. Stay focused on your goals because this is what gives you a lot of what you already have and what's going to amplify it and give you more in the future. Okay, I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. I feel like I'm just really excited about the message. I'm sorry, you guys, but this message really, really good. It's really good. It says ups and downs, and it says protection. You're protected from any ups and downs between now and the future. Okay, so Spirit is saying you are protected. Okay, they want to let you know that you're being protected from deceit and from situations and from people who no longer serve you. Okay, lie low for a little while if you need to, but you will be shown the truth either way. Okay, and Spirit is saying you're not going to have ups and downs because Spirit is going to reveal certain things about a situation, a workplace, certain people, okay, in your personal or professional life that could be holding you back. And it's going to highlight the ones that who really do support you, who really do recognize you, who really do rely on you to in an integral way to keep things together. So you're going to know the difference between the people who are good for you right now and people who are not so great for you right now. Okay, so Spirit is saying you are protected at this time from any deceit, any distractions to get you off your path of alignment, because remember, you're in alignment, and when you're in alignment, the devil try to take you from your highest position. What did I say? Exactly. So Spirit is saying don't allow that to happen. Okay, so we have here these ups and downs that you've had from before could have been from relationships that you allowed to have access to you, and not every relationship can have access to you, and Spirit is about to show you the truth through your intuition or through something that you physically see or hear that is going to keep you from, having another down when you're already up. Does that make sense? Or staying in your down, preventing you from coming up. You understand what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, I got your back, okay? Some of the things that are in and around your energy going to have to end. They're going to have to fall away. For some of you guys, you might have relationships to a career, a workplace, a relationship to a particular amount of money that you're getting that is going to end for the better, okay? Because it's not for you. It's not for your highest good. And Spirit knows what's for your highest good. Why? Because energy knows how you are naturally, organically supposed to move, okay? Spirit knows if you're getting a GMO deal. Does that make sense? A fake deal, okay? GMO foods are fake. So when I say GMO, genetically modified, you're getting a genetically modified opportunity. Spirit is saying we don't want that. We want organic opportunities. So we're going to rip out anything that's GMO to give you an organic opportunity, okay? Because you are supposed to be organically wealthy. Look, wealthy card wants to come out and authority card wants to come out. Look at that. Finish my sentence. Thank you, Spirit. We locked in, gang. Put the locks in the chat. Put the locks in the chat. Yo, we are so locked in. Look at this. It's beautiful. It says wealth here and it says authority. Because you're meant to be in a position of wealth and authority. You're meant to be in a position where you're a leader, okay, of a group, a team, your own business, a department, a company. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be at the top tier energy. You're not meant to be at the low level, bottom of the food chain, gang. You're not doing that. You already done enough of that, right? You done it to yourself. For some of you guys, you done it to yourself. You self-sabotage yourself to stay minute. Spirit is saying, I don't got that for you. I don't know what minute means. I know what manifestation means. Okay? I know what manifesting means. Okay? And we're manifesting a leadership position. And this might ruffle a couple other people's feathers, okay? This might ruffle other people who are also trying to be in a higher position of authority or leadership. This might ruffle other people's feathers who also have their own business and they be looking at your business and be like, why is yours flourishing and mine is taking a back seat? Because there's something organic that you do. You don't do GMO stuff, okay, Capricorn? You do organic things. Okay, you're organically you, and that's why you get organic opportunities to come towards you. And people be wondering, why is that happening for you and not? Okay, it's because they're doing something that is not in alignment to them. Like I said, you're supposed to be organically in alignment to your relationship to others, to your relationship to money, to your relationship to opportunity, and to your relationship to energy, okay? And through these life's ups and downs, you have been protected all the way up until this point, and you will continue to be protected, okay? Spirit is saying you are not going to be in rooms or around people or in environments, whether you work for yourself or someone else, you're not going to be around these rooms, people, or environments that are going to affect your blessing. So Spirit is saying fear is not a factor for you. You can go towards whatever it is that you're already doing, what it is that you desire without any fear attachments, okay? If you're a little bit fearful, sometimes fear is good, it keeps a little fire underneath your ASS to keep you going, to keep you excited, to keep you motivated, to, be the person who maybe looks like the underdog, right? Or, the person that people underestimated to be successful, right? So Spirit is saying, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fear, but don't let fear be a factor for you. Don't let fear hold you back, okay? Because that's an illusion, okay? So if you're going to have fear, do it with fear rather than not doing it at all, okay? Because we ain't got time for it's 2025. We don't have time to be doing stuff half ASS or not doing it at all. That's what we don't have time for, okay? It's not 1988. It's 2025. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get with it, okay? We have jumped decades, okay? It's time to get with it. All right, so get with the times. All right, we have here wealth and authority, okay? So you're going to have a lot of wealth because of your leadership skills. Now, if Capricorns, you thought you weren't a leader or you don't have leadership skills, think again, because Spirit is saying here that you might ruffle the feathers of other people. You might have ran into other people who are like, they gaslight you or they give you backhanded compliments. Oh, your small business is going great. Your small business is going wonderful. Yeah. How long have you been doing that? Oh, only a month? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, sometimes it goes great until it doesn't. Yeah, I didn't ask for your opinion, Susie Paluzzi. I didn't ask for your opinion. I didn't ask for you to give me a backhanded compliment. Why are you talking to me? Why are you even talking to me? Why are you breathing my air? Why are you even looking at me? You know, sometimes people will do that and you ruffle other people's feathers, okay? These people may irritate you or make you feel like, you know, they're underestimating you. And sometimes that's the oomph that you need to keep going. But other times it's to keep you down, or it's to get you to doubt, or it's to get you to self-sabotage. But you didn't ask for the unsolicited opinion or advice. You did not. And for a lot of these people, when they get like that, just remember, when they're acting like that or when they're saying backhanded compliments or being shady, it's because you are a wealthy energy. You attract wealth. So even if you don't have everything materialistically, you will, or it's already in motion, and that's what God's doing in the background for you, okay? Because spirit team is behind the scenes working and orchestrating something for you that other people can't see. But what they can see is that you have the energy of wealth. A lot of people don't like your energy. Some people don't like your intellect. It's your mind. It's not where you went to school. It's how you digested information and held onto it and expanded on it. It's not about what you spent money to learn on. If you didn't go to an Ivy League and you went to a community college, you still just as smart as the person who went to an Ivy League. Y'all are different, okay? Different types of breeds, different type of skills, talents, and abilities. Doesn't mean that they're better than you, okay? So remember that. When I tell you your energy is wealthy and God favors you, when I say God favors you, it's not that God has favorites. It's just saying that God favors the fact that you do things with integrity and authenticity, and you know that you have the energy to proceed in some type of leadership. And other people could want to be pretentious, okay? Other people do it from a lack of integrity, okay? God doesn't favor people who do things from a bad place, okay? What God does is give them karma so they learn how to be less karmic. They learn how to access wealth. Okay, so greedy people don't get what they want for too long. They do fall. Okay, so spirit is saying a lot of these people or a particular person may be ruffled, okay, with your abundance, okay, energetically and physically that you're going to have. But a lot of people know who's going to be abundant and who's not going to be abundant based off of their energy. Some people have the it factor and other people don't, and you have the it factor, Capricorn. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you have the reliability, you have the intellect, and that's why you're in alignment. So don't let these other people keep you down. It says clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions. Do not respond to people who are trying to get you out of your position. Don't let nobody play you out of your position, not even yourself. Okay. What else do we have here for my Capricorns? I don't know who needed to hear that. I was so passionate about that, like you was my child. Sorry, Capricorn. But I was talking to you like as if I was your mother. Okay? And if you didn't have a mother, I am mother. Okay? Because I was sending you that message. Lock in, gang. I'm over here cheerleading you to the top. I want you to win. I want you to not pay attention to everybody else trying to, you know, crisscross into your lane. Okay? They need to crisscross applesauce somewhere else. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we have here Windfall of Abundance. Thank you, Naya, for becoming a real member of the channel, or I think you renewed it. Thank you for renewing your membership. We have here Windfall. It says you're about to receive a financial windfall or a pay raise. Your finances are currently in a positive cycle. Okay, now is the time to retreat, or I'm sorry, now is the time to treat yourself or make a big purchase. Wow. So you're going to be able to make a big purchase soon. You're going to be able to make a big purchase soon. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Whatever it is that you desire materialistically or some type of asset, or if you want to relocate, get a new home, buy a home for the first time, whatever it is that you wanted to do, okay, this windfall of abundance, it's coming to you. Oh my God. And I see it here twice. Look at this. You get the wealth card and the windfall card. Bye. And who said you couldn't make it? Who said that you weren't going to make it to a leadership position, or you weren't going to be the king or the queen, the empress or the empress, the emperor or the empress? Who said that? Who said that to you? Tell mother. Who said that to you? Tell me in the chat right now. Okay? Because they're literally wrong. They're literally not in alignment. Light and Dark said haters. Well, your haters are going to be hating you for real because they had nothing to hate on from before. They're going to be really mad. They're going to be big mad now. They're going to have to be hating and mad at themselves and crying and sipping on their own tears because you're winning. You have a position here. For some of you guys, you're going to be in a leadership position at a workplace. For others of you, you're going to apply to a new workplace and become the executive. After working in a lower position, in an associate position at a workplace, you're going to be the executive in another workplace. Watch. For some of you guys, you're leveling up in the same workplace. That's the crazy thing. Insanely enough, your blessing that God's working on in the background, behind the scenes, the universe is pouring in together, or however you want to label it, is putting together a plan for you to be in an authoritative position in the same workplace that people was laughing at your demise or cutting up in the background. Because for a lot of you guys, you have strong relationships. Like I said, you might be locked in and have a strong relationship with the person who hired you. So while everybody's haki-keying in the background, they didn't create a good relationship with the person who hired you. But you did, because you were the smart one. You were 10 steps ahead. And that's why you're the first pick. You're the first pick. They call you in. Can you come into the office, Capricorn? Are you available? Okay, yeah, I need you to come to the office at 1 o'clock. Yeah, I just have, we just need to, do a performance evaluation and we need to, talk about some things. Okay, cool. You go into their office. You sit down, you all nervous, you think you're going to get in trouble. And they're like, hey, so I was thinking, you've been working here for a while, you make this amount of money, and we also have this position open that we want to open up that doesn't really exist, but we're going to actually make it exist. And would you be interested in this executive position for the head of the department that you're already in? If you didn't have haters then, you're going to have them now. Because these people are going to be so mad because they're going to be like, oh my God, Capricorn, congratulations. How did you get it though? Congratulations, but how? Which, none of your business. Don't worry about me. That's the problem. That's why they didn't call you up. They called me up. Because you too busy worried about me that you wasn't worried about you, and it could have been you. Don't worry about what I'm doing. People got their nose in other people's business that don't need to have their nose in your business, right? So that is going to be your message. For a lot of you Capricorns, you're going to get that phone call. You're going to level up either in the same workplace or somewhere else. You're in alignment to something. In alignment means that you're ascending, you're aligning, you're abundancing to something else that a lot of people may have not have expected from you. Okay? But a lot of people knew that you were reliable. A lot of people knew that you had a lot of recognition and success. Like, there are certain people who you may have known from the past who are going to call you, Capricorn, and they're going to be like, hey, guess what? So-and-so stepped down from the position at my company. You trying to work? Because I can put a good word in for you. I can put your application at the top. Boom. You apply. You don't think nothing of it. A week or so later, you still working at that other job that you working at, and your friend call you up. Hey, yo, did you get the phone call from so-and-so? They said they was going to call you for an interview. They said they was just going to give you it. Because they just looked at your resume and of course, I put a good word in for you and la, la, la. You know what I mean? It's the plug. You guys create relationships with other people, okay? For some of you guys, it's so funny that I say that because for some of you guys, you work at a restaurant or you work at a bar or something, Capricorn, and you create relationships with other people to the point where they only want to sit with you in your section. They want to big tip you. They don't want to big tip, Brittany over there in her section. They want to big tip you. Hey, is Capricorn working today? Okay. Can we get a table of 4 in their section? People are requesting you because of the relationship you've built with people. And you work at a restaurant as a waiter. You make bank. You make bank. So that's what I'm seeing here, okay? And for some of you guys, that person who always sits in your section, they're going to have an opportunity for you. They're going to be like, hey, you're really good at talking or marketing, or you have a really good memory, or you have a really good this or that. You should be in sales. I actually got a company that I work for or that I collab with, and they actually need someone for sales. They're going to be like, can I get your email? And I'll send you the information. You don't want to be a waiter forever, Capricorn, right? So that person got the plug. You about to be working in corporate in a whole new position, and you're going to be able to negotiate how much you're going to be making for sales or what you're going to be selling. You feel me? Like, there's so many different relationships you're connected to, Capricorn, that you don't realize that are abundant for you, okay? So like I said, you're reliable, you have a reputation, and you have recognition coming your way. And other people are just going to have to watch it happen. They're going to have to, you know, put their tail in their ASS. You know, they're going to have their tail in between their legs somewhere else. They're just going to have to. They're just going to have to. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay? If you're doing things with integrity, if you're doing things organically, that's what you're going to get, organic results. If you do things GMO, what you're going to get is that you're going to have a short success. And then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together. Be in alignment. Okay? You can't tell those people what to do. Some people just want to do things to be, you know, fake and phony and get things quick. But something quick is not worth lasting, okay? So, what do we have here for Aquarius? Let's tap in. Let's lock in. Where are my Aquarius game babies and zaddies up in the building? You say you started training for a new hire. She gives you so many problems, but you keep your cool. You keep your business. You know she hates on you. Ooh. You're not arguing with me, girl. Oh. Yeah. Light and dark, you in a situation. I already see that. But yeah, Capricorns, don't doubt yourself. Where's my Aqua gang? Unite. Where's my Aqua bots? Drop your heroes or villains or whatever you want to claim down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Some of you guys are sending me these cash apps. Thank you so much for the cash apps. If you want to bless your OGB, instead of sending me a super chat, send me a cash app, you guys, okay? So far, I got Rosa who sent me a cash app. I don't know who else. Hold on. Anyways, I'm getting your cash apps, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Ooh, my stomach is growling. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, Ryan Nicole. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the OGs who are blessing me. Shout out to the OGs who have memberships. And they hold on to them like a real OG should. Yeah. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. I got to put this device on the charger so we don't disconnect. Okay. Ooh, it's 11:11. As right when I did that, it's 11:11. Okay, you guys. All right, so let's say, what do we have here? We got Bernadette. Thank you for being here, Aqua Gang. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Aquabots? What's your angel number for the read? What's the angel number for the Aquabots read? So we're on the second column after Aquarius is Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Okay, so you guys, you're on standby. But we're on Aquarius right now for those of you just coming into the room. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hype it up, okay? Press that hype up button after the live stream. Press it up, okay? Press the hype up, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Let's tap in. What do we have here for? Wow, Aquarius. Abundance is your first card out. Wow. And when we started your read, it was 11:11, my time. So that's really dope. We have 888. As your angel number for the read, you could be seeing repeating eights. It says financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and stay disciplined. Wow, you guys. That's so beautiful. I love that message being your first message out. Let's see what it's talking about. All right. Let's say. You said it's 212 for you. We got Mabel in the chat. All right, here we go. What do we have here for my Aquariuses? Equal give and take. Wow, you're going to be receiving an equal give and take here in what you're passionate about, what you like to do. Keep the abundance. It says keep giving and receiving to keep the abundance going. Wow, to keep the flow of abundance going, you keep giving and receiving. So as you put out, you get back. Spirit is saying what you put out is what you get back. Follow your heart's desire. Okay, so that card is giving. You must be doing something passionate or something that you want to do. Is really, really giving you the answers that you need. Look, Spirit is finishing my sentence. It's really giving you the answers that you need and really, really giving you the opportunity to what's next in your life. We have here, you will resolve your current work. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you may find a unique way to stand out, or you may find a new opening with work security, okay? So you guys are going to be secure. Your bag is secure. It's locked in, okay? You locked in, OG. You locked in for my Aquariuses. We also have reflecting here. You could have been reflecting on certain things that you felt like you needed the answers to when it comes to your current workplace. Or if you work for yourself, like maybe you were having certain setbacks or challenges. So Spirit is saying that you might have been revisiting the past to try and figure out what you want to do, because knowing what you like and what you don't like teaches you what you truly love. And it looks like what you truly love has to be an equal give and take. It has to give to you equally as you give to it. Sometimes we find ourselves in workplaces where we're doing too much work for what we get paid for. And so Spirit is saying, make sure that there's a balance of what you're giving emotionally and physically to the workplace, and it's adding up financially. Because if you're doing too much and you're not getting paid for whatever it is that you're doing, it's not fair, then you might not have to there might be a negotiation. You might not have to do all of that. So you might be able to negotiate it, or you just might not be meant for that place. That place is not valuing you, your time and your energy. Okay. So that's what I have here for you. So you're reflecting on the things that you do like and that you don't like in order to figure out what you want to do and what you're worth pay wise. Okay. So I see abundance here. We also have perspective. Hi, Sam. Thank you so much. I almost called you Sandy Ham. What is this? Why do I feel like I was in Dr. Seuss's book real quick? Okay, let me refocus. We have here perspective. It says you change the way you look at things when you see differently, when you see everything in a brand new light that can help you get to where you want to be. So your perspective here is changing. You might be the black sheep, the black swan, the black butterfly. You just different, okay? And that's okay. Spirit is saying that you're seeing things in a brand new light when it comes to yourself. You're seeing yourself as worthy of something better, okay? And maybe everybody around you in the workplace don't see themselves that way. Maybe when you're working for yourself, other people who also work for themselves maybe don't see themselves in a way where they deserve time to themselves, or they deserve a particular, they deserve to set their rates at a particular rate for themselves. Maybe people don't know their worth. You know your worth. You set your rates at what they're at. People are going to come towards you. Same energy as it applies when you work for a workplace. You let these people know, hey, this is what I bring to the table. And, they match that or they don't. You stay or you don't, okay? So you don't have to stay somewhere where you don't want to be. And Spirit is saying, like, listen, you might be reflecting on a lot of that and figuring that out between now and the end of the year, and you might be somewhere new next year, okay? Or you might be able to negotiate with wherever you're at, and maybe they're able to give you a raise, a bonus, an employee benefit, or something that makes you feel like you're getting, what it is that you put in, okay? That you're valued. Because for a lot of you guys, y'all be settling for less. I'm not even going to cap. Let's just be real here. For some of you guys, you settle for less in these workplaces and they don't value you, okay? You're doing a lot more for what it is that they pay you for, okay? You have a lot more responsibilities all of a sudden over time. So you might have been there for like 2 years and you're like, wait, but why do I have more responsibilities than when I started with? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not adding up. All the performance evaluations that I ever got, I only got $1. In the last 2 years, I only got $1.20 added to my check. Like, something's wrong here, because the amount of responsibilities I have and the quality that I give and I bring, the value, you devalue me. You don't value me. So you might have to, like, you know what I mean? Get your chat GBT out and figure out how to address this issue through email or, in person. Rehearse what you're going to say, because at the end of the day, like, if you can't get paid your worth, then, those people can't afford you. I'm sorry, but the company can't afford you. If the company can afford you and your lifestyle and you like what you do, then bet you are doing good in working, career, and finances. But it's like being in a relationship, Some people can't afford what you bring to the table in a relationship. They don't even deserve it, And so you got to look at work and career and companies like that, right? If you put in a lot of hard work and you're there for 8 years and you don't really have that many benefits and you're miserable, you need to reevaluate that, because honey bunches of earths, you're not meant to come to this earth to rot away. We're not working to live, okay? Or we're not living to work. We're working to live, Life is worth living and having fun and experiencing life, right? So if you find yourself like literally like the sole purpose of why you're on this earth is to work, and you're looking at it, you're looking at the perspective that way, oh, I'm sent to this earth to work, then you, baby girl, baby boy, y'all looking at this completely different. Like, you need to reevaluate that perspective, because you're not sent here to work, okay? You're sent here to create the reality that you want, okay? Create who you are, what you like, what you don't like, okay? You don't have to settle for what's being given to you, okay? And you allow that to continue, okay? So I don't know who needs to hear that as an Aquarius, but don't allow people, places, or things in your life that take advantage of your worth. And that's period, right? That goes for workplaces and relationships romantically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have here for you. Let's pull another card. Let's pull the money card. Kara said, dang straight. I know that's right. So let's lock in, gang. Let's see what else is here for you. For a lot of you guys, you're realizing that, your perspective, and you're reflecting on that, and you're taking a leap of faith to, you know, speak up, because closed mouths don't get fed. We have here settling. Like, listen, you guys, I literally just got done telling you that, and look, the card came out. It says settling. So let's read it together, because it says settling right there. It says here, your soul is telling you that you're on the wrong path, that you're settling for less. Give yourself time and space, reflect, and discover your true path, what you like and what you don't like, so you could be shown what you truly love and where you truly belong. You're avoiding what needs to be done because it feels too difficult, but the gag is you're at a crossroads. Honey bunches of oats, y'all are good. I promise you, when you make decisions for you, you're good. When you make decisions for other people and it's not with you in mind, it doesn't seem to flow, right? So Spirit is saying, this one is for you. I'm giving you this one for you. Spirit is saying, look, listen, this one is for you. This decision right here is for you, okay? The decision that you're about to make in career and finances is for you. It's the next decision that you're going to make. Don't worry about what everybody else says or thinks. Don't worry about, you know, all these different responsibilities that you have and things like that. You got it when you got it. And right now, if you keep settling, it's literally going to be the demise of you. It's literally going to suck life out of you. You ever seen Hocus Pocus? It's spooky season. Watch the movie. What do the witches do? They suck the life out of the children. What does work do? Suck the life out of the adults. Can you figure it out? Spirit is saying, let's figure this out. So the perspective here is saying that Spirit is telling you not to settle, because they know that you could be settling for less than what you deserve, less than what your intellect is telling you, less than what your creativity is drawing you to. Spirit is wanting you to be in a reciprocated company or exchange of work and money, and not somewhere where you're giving 80 and this workplace is giving 20. We're not doing that anymore. It's 2025. Ain't nobody got time for that, and things are expensive. If the company cannot afford your lifestyle, then it's time to reconsider a new company or a new position within the company. Maybe you're just in the wrong position or department. So maybe you just need to level up and move up. But you need to believe in yourself, because Spirit is saying here that you could be that first bar on this card. You could be on the wrong path for some of you, okay? So if it doesn't feel good, Spirit is saying you have abundance. You are abundance. Okay, you vibrate from this energy of abundance. You have an opportunity, but you got to stay focused and disciplined, because success is on the horizon. For some of you guys, you already realize this about yourself, but for others of you, you need the push. Because remember, if you've been seeing 888, Spirit is trying to remind you about how abundant you are energetically and how you can get whatever it is that you desire. Like, you have your own key to your answers when you reflect on what is not showing up for you in your life career-wise, and you evaluate, or you recalibrate your perspective in order to get what it is that you desire and what it is that you are worth. Okay, so you need to be valued. These people are interviewing you. You got to interview them. Do you value your employees? Okay, do you pay them handsomely? Do they do exactly what the job title said, or are they adding up job responsibilities and descriptions over time, and then their pay stays the same? No, that's not what we're doing here. Designer is here. Spirit is saying, I've created you to design the reality that you want. For some of you guys, you could be designers. You could be in fashion. For some of you guys, you're in industries that you have to create. You have to design. It says you're being called to embrace your individuality and and express yourself. For some of you guys, you like to express yourself. So it says career in fashion, art, or any artistic endeavor will be perfect for you, okay? Think creatively about your finances. It may be time to uncover a new talent or something that you want to get refocused on. So you don't have to be in art or the art industry or the fashion industry, but Spirit is saying this is a sign to create the reality that you want. So whatever it is that you're actually passionate about, start going towards positions or companies or industries with that in mind, okay? Because some of us, we're just like, I just need to pay my bills and just do something for now. And that's cool and all, but just make sure that's temporary, because you're not meant to be there that long. And sometimes when we get into a temporary position or a job and we're like, oh yeah, and I've been there so many times, you guys, lock in, trust that I've been there so many times where I said, oh, I'm going to be here for right now. And I ended up taking a place that I was only going to be at 6 months. I ended up taking it to 12 months, and then that workplace went out of business anyway. So I was already in a pickle. You see what I'm saying? It's like sometimes Spirit says what's temporary is temporary, and I will rip it from you if you're there too long, because you're pulling away from where it is that you need to be, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like Spirit is like reminding you, like you're pulling away where I need you to be as far as like your path. And I'm trying to get you on the right path, but you want to stay on the wrong path, or you want to stay somewhere where you're comfortable. And Spirit says, no, I don't want that for you. I promise you, you are meant to design your own life. And I promise you, you're going to have the abundance, because I always provide. I'm not on a budget. God's not on a budget. The universe is not on a budget. Your energy is not on a budget. Okay? You have the energy to prevail and to get through whatever it is that you desire through that perspective and that mentality. Make sure that you are giving to yourself from the inside out, you know, a lot of this time for reflection and groundedness to seek the answer that you need. Because for some of you guys, you literally have the key. Your talent, skill, or ability is the key. The person who you know who can give you the plug or the opportunity to something better that pays you better, that you'll be happier in and has a better work environment, can be the key as well. You guys, you have the key. Okay? So fear is not a factor for you. Okay, my loves? All right? If you got to do it with fear, then do it with fear. But don't let fear allow you to stay somewhere where it's just like literally sucking the life out of you. Okay? Toil, cauldron boil, okay? Don't let things suck the life out of you, because it will do that, okay? And these places too, okay? Because I've been there so many times. I've been there. And I wouldn't want nobody else to be there as well, okay? I love you guys. All right, so let's tap into my Pisces. That's going to be the Aquarius reading. Thank you so much for the super chat, Crystal Clear. Oh, I wish you would have sent that through the Cash App. I got my Cash App pinned to the top. Okay, you guys, if you ever want to send me a super chat, send it through my Cash App link. It's pinned to the top of this live stream. So make sure that you guys tap into that. That's the way that I receive super chats. But thank you so much. I appreciate that regardless. Thank you. I just don't like waiting for it. That's all. I don't like waiting for the funds. I like to have it. You feel me? But here it goes. I put it again in the chat for you guys. It is pinned to the top. Thank you guys so much for the love and the likes, the shares, the subscribes. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the super chat. Crystal Clear, I appreciate that 9. Okay, that's going towards my matcha. I'm running out of matcha too. I don't have that much matcha powder left. I get the ceremonial matcha. If you guys want to get the same stuff that I have an Amazon store, so you know, the link in the description box below for that. I think my Amazon store is also pinned to the top of the comments in some other videos. So if you go to the comment section, I think I have links to like my Amazon store in some of those other videos, so you guys can check out, like, you know, some of the stuff that I have. If you like certain Oracle decks, if you like all this stuff, anything that you see from the angle of this live stream, like I have the monitors, the lighting that I use, like all in my Amazon store. If y'all wanting to, you know, purchase that for yourself or someone else for whatever reason, like by all means, I have an Amazon store you guys could purchase. Even the nails that I have are on my Amazon store. Okay, so things like that. Okay, so if you guys are looking for the plug, I am your girl. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right, Ascended One. Hey, shout out to my Pisces gang. Pisces, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here for my Pisces placements. What do we have here for all my Pisces placements? All right, what do we have here for my Pisces? What's their angel number for the career, finances, and relationship to money read? Who else do we got here? We got Rach, Crystal, TW. Y'all going so fast. Water is in the chat. We also got Angela. You finally caught the Aquarius read. That's so dope. Thank you, Angela, for being here. All right, so let's say we have simplification. Pisces. Simplification is your first card out. It's an angel card for your message. And it says here 654. 654. You guys could be seeing repeating sixes, fives, or fours, or you could be seeing 654 on the clock. Okay, that is going to be your angel number for confirmation that this is your read. Okay, so it says simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and your surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. Ooh, yeah, I like that. How wonderful. How wonderful. That is a good message. So I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of cleanup. Everybody, everywhere, clean up. Everybody do your share. Okay, it's giving that energy. It's giving like, okay, you're cleaning up a lot of your environment or a lot of the circumstances or the people that you have been surrounding yourself or allowing people to have access to when it comes to you. Okay, so you might be decluttering your mind or your surroundings. It could be in your office, it could be in your home, it could be in your mentality. Okay, you're becoming more clear. Okay, you might feel more clear as well. It is harvest season, so it might be giving you a little boost of energy. It might make you feel good about this fall season. Maybe you feel like things are falling together a lot better. I just feel like you're clearing things that may have had you stagnant or frozen in your life. Okay, we have many choices. Now you have many choices. So there is that. There's beautiful energy here for you. So it says you have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative, look around. And we're going to pull another card to further clarify this information. Okay, so let's pull another card. Flexibility. You got the bat. Ooh, that's so fitting because it's spooky season. So you got the bat here and it says you'll need to see in the dark. Ooh. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the incoming changes. While it may seem extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. And then this card says, looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Wow. For a lot of you guys, you've been looking for work very quietly. This is what I also told Sagittarius. Okay. No. I told Capricorn this. For some of you Pisces, you might have Capricorn in your chart. I told Capricorn this. Capricorn's reading had some Sagittarius placements, so I also told Sagittarius something similar to theirs as well. So they're all kind of aligned. So for some of you guys, Pisces, you have extra placements in your chart that are in Capricorn or in Sagittarius. So there could be additional messages for you when it comes to this reading. So watch as you feel like is going to provide for you. Watch as you need to. Cross watch. But it says here many choices, flexibility, and looking. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. I feel like you guys are looking to move on from a workplace or looking to create your own business. For some of you guys who have your own business, it does feel like you're maneuvering or moving things around in order to make more money. It's like there's something here about there's many choices on new ways to make new money. More money. So you could have multiple streams of income, or you guys could be on one stream of income and getting more creative on how you're going to multiply that, how you're going to make it more this time around this year or something. So that's what I feel like for my Pisces could be resonating for you. You guys are very flexible. So it seems like this is kind of like the hangman in tarot, like this bat hanging upside down is kind of like the hangman in tarot, which I think the hangman is Pisces energy if I'm not mistaken. I don't read tarot because I'm an oracle card reader and I'm an oracle. That's why you come to OGB for the oracle reads. All right, but I do know some certain meanings of some of those cards. And what's interesting is that your energy is here, because if that's the case, your hangman Pisces energy is within the read. So this is double confirmation for you that you could be seeing things from a new perspective, or you're meant to. Okay. And you're meant to be flexible with the different options, the different lanes that you have opportunity to go in, because it looks like you're looking for an opportunity. Your opportunity could be another workplace for those of you who are looking for another workplace. For some of you guys, you're looking for a new home. For others of you, you may be looking for a new position within the same workplace you're at. For others of you, you're looking for options and choices when it comes to how you market your own business. So I'm seeing like there's opportunities and angles where you can look for something better when it comes to your work, okay? Better work or something better when it comes to your work. Yeah, you're trying to make more money. I could see the Pisces thinking like money wise, like, look, I'm trying to make more money. I'm trying to multiply this or amplify it, or I'm trying to, you know, invest, have multiple investments. Maybe you want to have multiple streams. But that's what I'm seeing here. You're focused on this. You might be fearful of a little bit of this change because maybe it requires you to sacrifice something. You know, maybe it requires you to sacrifice an environment like a workplace or a location when it comes to home. For some of you guys, like I said, you have your own business. Business person is here. So it says business. Do not be intimidated to enter this world of business. You've got this. Think about executive roles like becoming a CEO or anything in a corporate sector that is a higher position. Raise your awareness to think bigger if you want different outcomes. So you do want a different outcome. That's why you're hanging upside down here like the bat here. You're trying to be flexible, to see from a new perspective. And you are going to see from a new perspective because when you get into the upright, you're looking to make more money discreetly. You're not telling other people about this or what exactly you're about to do or your next move. You're just living in it. You just know that it's about to be something that works out the more that you look for something very quietly. So you guys are quietly looking for a new home, looking for a new office, looking to create your own business, or looking to create multiple streams of income, or looking to, you know, move up in the company if you work for a company, or to move out of that company and go to a different one. Like for a lot of you guys, you're making this business move. You're making this leadership move, okay? So you guys, you're really good at this. If you guys don't think you are, I'm here to tell you that you are. This is the message you needed to hear today. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like it here. All right, we have here loss. It says, a major phase in life is ending. Embrace the new. Let go of the past to focus on the energy that lies ahead. The grief of loss is still standing in the way of your progress. So this might be something that you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice something that maybe you were used to. It could have been a comfort zone. It could be a routine or a schedule that you're used to working in. It could be, you know, whatever. It's like something here is going to change. And it needs to, because it's holding you back from progressing a lot further. And you might have to brainstorm on this, because for some of you guys, you're like, I don't even know what I need to change. You have to brainstorm, start writing things down, start thinking about it while you're like washing dishes or when you're eating your lunch. Like, what is it that I would need to change or to sacrifice in order to progress and get the thing that I desire, so I can have this new money, or this more money, or these multiple streaming incomes of money. How am I going to do this, right? So Spirit is saying, you know, brainstorm, use your brain, use the noggin I gave you, okay? So that's what we have here. You guys could definitely create your own reality by, you know, hanging in the upside down, thinking about this before you get in the right side up to make the right steps that you need to take on your path. Okay. It's going to take you to the right path. You're going to be in alignment here. We have here, partnership. For some of you guys, it's collaborations. For some of you guys, you lost collaborations. You're going to gain a collaboration. For some of you guys, you lost at a negotiation. Maybe you presented something to a higher up, or you wanted to negotiate something for a loan or an LLC, or for another business partner, or for whatever, an investor. It could be anything, but it seems like whatever you negotiated, it either worked or it didn't work. Spirit is saying here, there's other partnerships or other forms of opportunity and collaboration here that will work out for you. For some of you guys, this could have just been an interview. For some of you guys, you applied for a particular workplace position and you had many choices, and you feel like you went and interviewed for possibly one, and you feel like you didn't get that one, and that's the one that you wanted the most. But Spirit says, rejection is my redirection. Trust and believe that whatever you're getting next is going to be what you needed. Okay, it may not be what you wanted, but it's exactly what you need. And we have here something like that might change for you guys. Okay, so keep an open mind on what you're receiving, because Spirit is about to give you something that you're going to be grateful for receiving. We have here, you're creating a strong and successful partnership. For some of you guys, you're creating a collaboration, a business partner. Okay, For some of you guys, you're getting extra help or you're hiring employees if you have your own business. For some of you guys, you're getting hired to a new company, okay? For some of you guys, you got approved for the loan that you needed, okay? Or you got the recognition you deserved at a workplace that you may have felt like wasn't valuing you. And over time, they gave you an opportunity here to show you that, hey, we recognize you, we value you, we're going to move you up, or we're going to give you a trophy or a plaque or something with your name on it. So that way people know that you're that it girl, you're that it guy. So that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. You're strong and you are creating a strong, successful partnership, business partnership here. It says here, consider finding a partner who can fill in the experience that you're lacking. Okay. So someone who has the gaps to what it is that you may be lacking if it's your own business. So if you lack in, organizing something or getting back to emails or anything like that, Spirit is saying, fill in what you can through this person, okay? Because if they specialize in that, then it's going to be, peanut butter and jelly. It's not going to be a jelly on jelly sandwich. It's going to be a peanut butter jelly, okay? It's going to be like what I have to bring to the table is only what I have, and what you have is what you have, and we just mesh. We mix, we blend, okay? You're not overstepping me, I'm not overstepping you, because you personally, professionally know what to do with whatever you got, talent, skills, and ability-wise, and I do what I do, and we just lock in, and it's successful. So you might just have just one business partner that you collaborate with at some point. For some of you, we also have here certain relationships could be limiting your success. So like I said, some relationships need to fall away and some relationships will be coming together when it comes to the workplace environment. So just keep that in mind, because that's kind of like a side note coming in for some of you Pisces, okay? That's like a side message for a Pisces who needs to hear that, okay? Not going to be for all, but take what resonates, all right? But that's what I have here for you so far. This is very beautiful of a message. I like this message. Let's see if I channel anything else before we move on to Aries. I feel like we channeled a lot here. Let's see if I see anything else. Oh, for some of you guys, you might see actually a bat flying. That's going to be a double confirmation to this reading. Like if you see a bat flying, okay, you're going to be like, oh, okay. That means that this too shall pass. Or that means that I need to see things from a new perspective, or I need to brainstorm on what I need to sacrifice in order to, have progress in my lane, in my, whatever you have going on, whether you have your own business or you work for someone else. Because you have many choices here. Spirit wants to remind you, like, you got a whole bundle of balloons. These are all your choices. This person could be holding one balloon, but they have like a bundle. So like Spirit is saying, you could go down any avenue. There's different avenues opening up for you. You just got to figure out which one you feel like is best to invest in. Okay. Because Spirit is saying there's new ideas always flowing to you. There's new outcomes with income. There's new things presenting itself to you. You might have even new jobs opening up for you. Okay. That you've applied to, that want to all hire you at the same time. You got to go on different interviews. You get to choose. Remember, you get to choose these people. Okay. You're the one who gets to choose them. A lot of us like to be a pick-me when it comes to anything, a relationship romantically or a relationship with career. Spirit is saying, like, stop being a pick-me. Remember, you're the prize. You get to choose, right? Because whoever wins you, you know what I'm saying? Whoever wins you is a valuable asset to them, okay? That you're a part of their team. It's not the other way around. Okay, you guys? That perspective is really going to hit for those of you who need to hear that. With that being said, we're going to move on to my Aries, gang, biddies, and zaddies. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. If you would like to send me anything, just remember, don't send a super chat, send a Cash App instead. My Cash App is in the chat, okay? So if you want to send a super chat to thank me monetarily, you can, but my Cash App, please use it. It's in the live stream chat, okay? Please use that instead of the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, with that said, let's get into my Aries. Where are my fireballs in the chat? Drop your fire signs down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Thank you, Rosa, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. She sent me some money for my matcha. All right. You guys know I like to always have a matcha on hand with these live streams. It keeps me going. It keeps me growing. It keeps me glowing. Okay. It's so good for me. So I like to keep those on hand on a daily. If you become a member of my channel, you'll be able to see how I make my matchas, because I have a video on how I make my matchas. I'm going to make a spooky version of my video to make a spooky matcha. So if you guys want to, you know, see what I do in the background, I'm doing like little behind the scenes shorts, but they're only visible to my members. Okay. So if you're a $9.99 member, you'll see like little clips here and there of like my personal life. And that's where I share that. Okay. So if you guys are like, oh, what does she do? Or like, what's her day like? I will be putting more videos together like that for my members only. So if you pay $9.99 a month, you'll be able to unlock and see those things. Okay. So just to let you know. That's what we do. That's what we be vibing. All right, let's tap into my Aries. Let's get into their message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What's their angel number message for career, finances, their relationship to money, honey? As I rang the singing bowl, it's literally 11:44. So 11:44 could be your angel number. 144 could be your angel number. You get the same card as Pisces flipping out. So we'll see if it actually flips out of the Oracle deck. It's flipping over. But this is Pisces message. So if you guys want to go back and cross-watch the Pisces message, I think Spirit says that for some of you Aries, the Pisces message will be for you, because that's the same card they got out as their first card. But I'm still going to shuffle. If it comes out and flies out of the Oracle deck, then it's meant for you to hear as well. All right. But I'm going to put that back in because it's coming out in my pre-shuffle. But for some of you guys, you've been seeing angel number 144 a lot. You could have been seeing repeating 4s or repeating 1s. So 111, 444, 1144, or 144 could be your angel number for the read. We have here changes. 454 is coming out. For some of you guys, you've been seeing 555 and 444 a lot. It says changes. Embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. Wow, que chévere. So we have here, yeah, you guys are going to be embracing some type of change. I feel like you guys are moving out of a period or chapter of your life, or you already did. For some of you guys, you already did recently. For others of you, you're in the midst of that right now. This is happening for you because we just had that full moon, and the full moon was in Aries, in your sign. Literally, the full moon we just had was in your sign. I thought it was in Pisces for some reason, but yes, it is in your sign, Aries. Okay, so that full moon was the harvest super moon full moon, which means that we're in harvest season. Lock in, you guys. We're in harvest season. Okay, so that means from here on forward, there's a lot to be happening for you for the better. Changes for the better. Money for the better. Opportunities coming towards you for the better, or in the flow, or more amplified at this time. Because whatever the super moon is amplifying, it's amplifying whatever it is for that person, right? That zodiac sign or that person's life. What it's amplifying for you, Aries, is action, right? So action will be taken to give you an opportunity, and you get to choose if you're going to take action back. So there's this equal give and take of that. So it's to simplify your life. It's to allow yourself to be in the energy of embracing the change. It's to challenge you to take the courageous step, okay? And unlock this opportunity, because an opportunity could be presented to you with a lock on it, but you have the key to unlock it. So the key to unlock it is by you taking action towards whatever is presenting itself to you opportunity-wise in career, finances, your relationship to money. So with that said, you're going to have a lot of personal growth. You're going to have a lot of professional growth and spiritual transformation all in one. So this super moon, full moon in harvest season energy is working for you, not against you. So remember that when you're going through these changes, okay? Because these changes are really, really going to be abundant for you. I can feel the abundance. Like literally, I can feel the abundance in my hands, like in my mind, in my third eye, in my soul when I'm saying this to you. So I really do feel like you're going to have an abundant change. And it may make you feel like, it made me feel uncomfortable, or I had to get out of something that I didn't really want to get out of, but I needed to, or it was difficult to move forward. You guys could have already done that, like I said, or you could be in the midst of that right now. Like I said, this change is good. It's good. Okay, so with that said, hey Amber, hey the twins, hey Grounded 100. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Rick James is in the chat. Shout out to the OGs. Regina's in the chat. She's watching the Aquabot read. Thank you for being here, you guys. Wow. We have reflection. This card came out for Aquarius. You might have Aquarius in your chart. You might have Pisces in your chart. You got Aquarius card and a Pisces card. So go back and cross-watch that read if you feel called to. But it says here short-term reflection. are your cards. I can already tell you're about to go through a change because we have reflection right here. Okay, Spirit is saying take time out to revisit the past in your mind. Revisit the past. Recall and figure out what you want to do. What is it that you wanted to do or always been passionate about doing? Knowing what you like and what you don't like will show you what you truly love, okay? So Spirit is saying reflect on this, okay? This is going to show you what you truly love to do when you start reflecting on how far you've been, where you're at now. Is this where you want to be? Is this what you really want to do? Or you've been wanting to do something else? And why do you feel set back from it? Because fear is not a factor for you. So if you are vibrating from fear, then that means that, oh, you're allowing fear to win. You're allowing the devil to win. So Spirit is saying, don't allow this demon time, this labubu time, this shadow time to win, okay? So do the work. See the light. Know that you are right, okay? And you can create the right path for yourself, okay? So we have here short term as well. And short term here says this position that you're in is temporary, whether it's something that's making you feel uncomfortable, whether it's something that you need to address, whether it's something you need to let go of, whether it's a short-term position of you not making enough money, whatever it is, it says this position is temporary. Don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that is even more fulfilling and prosperous. So like I said, you're going to find something more fulfilling and prosperous. It's like I said. It's like I said, gang, lock in. Happy Friday, Junior. This is your Happy Friday, Junior message. It's like I said. Okay? You guys have some type of fulfilling and prosperous new beginning coming in your life. It has to do with work. We have here on the table, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, ask for a promotion or a step up. Okay. For some of you guys, you're asking if there's a place hiring. Okay. For some of you guys, you're taking the action to put what it is that you desire on the table because you've done this reflection. You figured out, hey, I'm somewhere where I'm probably going to be, temporarily there. If you promise the universe, God, source, creator, or yourself, or all of the above, if you promise that something is temporary, hold that promise. Stay true to that. Okay? You're not new to this. You're true to this. Stay true to that. Because if you promise yourself something is temporary, then make sure that it's temporary so you can lock in and stay on your path and make that progress for your aligned opportunity, for your aligned abundance, for your aligned outcome that you have goals of achieving. Okay? Sometimes we get too complacent, we get too comfortable somewhere that was supposed to be temporary, and we end up being there long term. And we're like, how do we get here? Spirit is saying, reflect. Reflect on places that you've been at for too long. Spirit is saying, I'm showing you that you've been in certain places for too long, and we need to wrap that up, okay? Because for some of you guys, this might resonate in a new way. For others of you, you walked away from something temporary because you reflected that you have something else better. And so you're putting your demands on the table elsewhere. And that could be for you as well. So take it how it resonates, this or that. I don't know what Aries I'm talking to, but I just know that at the bottom of the deck here, it says that you're a great match to something. So Spirit is saying here that you are on the verge of finding perfect work for you. So don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. Okay? For some of you, you may be wanting to be an entrepreneur, or you are, working full-time in your own business now. You go from part-time to full-time at your own business. Okay? For some of you guys, you work at a workplace and you're on the verge of finding perfect work. Like work that literally matches how much you wanted to get paid. It matches, your talent, skills, and abilities, what you actually have passion to do or you don't mind doing because you know that it fulfills you or it gives you some type of knowledge or it gives you some type of a sense of purpose, okay? It's action-oriented. It's like these fireworks going off, okay? It brings a lot of excitement to you, a lot of action, okay? So lights, camera, action, okay? You have some fireworks going off for you. Spirit is trying to celebrate and show you, listen, if you embrace what it is that we're showing you, you could have this personal and professional growth and spiritual transformation. If you keep resisting it, then life seems to be harder. It seems to give you worries. It makes you feel like something is impossible to achieve. Okay? So Spirit is saying flow with reflection. When you're reflecting on yourself and realizing that I'm sitting here and I'm going to figure out what I like to do and what I don't like, so that way I can do what I want to do and have the offers and the status and the recognition and the opportunities on the table for me to choose. I'm going to set myself up for that, because I know I'm a great match to this world. I know I'm a great match to a certain business, or I know I'm a great match to create my own business if that's what you're doing, or, you know, whatever it is for you. Okay. So that's what Spirit wants to show you and tell you. What else do we have here for my Aries? Shmokahanis, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We have here Amber in the chat and Alexandria. You say you need to find another job. You've been here for 12 years and it's not fulfilling. Yeah, it's time to move forward, right? Something temporary. I bet halfway through those 12 years, 6 years in, you was like, oh, this is only going to be temporary. And then look, you're 12, 6 more years in and you're at 12. I know you probably felt that. Everybody's been there. So this is definitely your message, Amber. I wish you the best, 100%. Okay, we have here denial and we have here retail card coming out. Okay, so it says here retail. It says, if you have an idea in mind, this is giving you the green light that there is a need for it. Wow. For some of you guys, you're going to have your own business, or you already do. And you're selling a goods, a product, or a service. Goods, product, or a service. You have the talent, skill, and ability to sell a goods, product, or service. So, Spirit is saying for those people that I'm talking to, it literally says, the first bar on this card, pay attention, I'm going to say it again. If you have an idea in mind, this is giving you the green light that there is a need for it. People need it. Aries, people need it. Have you ever felt like you weren't needed, or that your skills weren't needed, or that people could just go without it or do without it because you didn't feel like it was being valued or recognized? You feel like people didn't appreciate it, so it made you feel unappreciated. You see what I'm saying? Spirit says whatever your idea is, whatever you want to create, you're being given in this reading right now, Aries, the green light, because there's a need for it. That means that somewhere in the universe, energetically, people all around the globe are looking for a particular talent, skill, or ability, goods, product, or service that you have and that you could provide. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. And that's the amazing thing all in one. So that's very beautiful. So this is going to be a double confirmation for you guys, because sometimes you need that confirmation on top of the confirmation. We have here, consider careers in retail or e-commerce, whether in goods or services. Save time, save energy, and create passive income by moving your business online. For some of you guys, online business. Online business. For some of you watching, this is talking about y'all. I'm talking to you. Online business. For some of you guys, you want to create this. For some of you guys, you already have this. You want to amplify it. You want multiple streams of income. I'm talking to you. This is your card, baby. Pay attention. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I love this message for you. We have here denial. It says no. Whoa, why does it say no on the card so loud? It's all caps. Well, let's see. It says here, perhaps you are insisting that reality be something that it's not. Ooh, that's a bar too. Lock in, gang. High vibrational messages coming through. Perhaps, maybe, you are insisting, you are believing that a reality be something that it's not. So you are literally settling for less, or thinking that it's just going to stay like that. But Spirit is saying you have the power to change that. It says, what are you refusing to see? Oh my God, Ashe. What are you refusing to see? It is better to live in a truth than a lie. If you have been faking it to make money, it's time to take the mask off. Ooh! Yo, this is somebody's message. Bye. Whose message is this? Look at that. Read it for yourself. Screenshot it. It literally says it. If you are faking it to make money, it is time to take off the mask. For some of you guys, you are somewhere for too long and it was supposed to be temporary. It goes back to the short-term card. So you have to reflect, or you already are in the midst of reflecting. Where have I taken this and, gotten carried away with being complacent and comfortable and, sleeping on myself, on my own talent, skills, and abilities, on my own ideas, on my own creativity, thinking it's not needed? Spirit is saying you are needed, Aries. You are needed. And it's not by the people who you think that you needed to be needed by. You wanted to be needed by those people. You wanted to be needed by that company. You wanted to be needed by that group, system, etc. Whatever. You wanted to be needed by a place or a position that you're in right now. That spirit is moving you to a new one. That's why you have change as the first card. For some of you guys, I'm talking to you, Ashe. Wow. This is a strong message coming through. It's very loud too. Not because I'm loud, but because these letters are loud. It says no. No. Because you've been in denial thinking that you're not important, but Spirit says you are important. You just been trying to prove to people and other places your importance. But they don't even have the ability to value what it is that you bring to the table. They don't even have the ability to recognize that you are the mother effing table. They don't have the ability to see that, you know, you deserve more money, more recognition, and not this fake stuff. Because for some of you guys, you get this, you're settling for low vibrational recognition. It's light. Ooh. Double confirmation. My alarm's going off. It's light masked in like, it's like false light, basically. Like someone recognizing you and being like, oh yeah, good job, Aries. I'm going to give you a 1 cent raise. What? Is that a backhanded compliment? Good job, Aries. I like your fake lashes. Good job, Aries. I like your fake nails. Like, it's a backhanded compliment. Like, what do you mean I'm only getting 1 cent? I've done so much. Good job, Aries. You're getting a 1 cent raise. You know, like, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Okay, we're not doing that. That's laughable. We're not doing that. Aries, no. The answer is no. You better go and be somewhere and go be great. Go be great right now. Go be great right now. Right now. Go be great. Because wherever it is that you're at or whatever it is that you've been doing, you've been in denial thinking that, oh, that is giving to you. No. It's keeping you stagnant. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you somewhere where you can't grow. Okay? And Spirit is saying like, nah, we're not doing that. For a lot of you guys, you're going to get an opportunity to grow. For a lot of you guys, you got out of denial. You're going to have an opportunity to grow. So you got out of false light environments or people or workplace or whatever. You got out of those situations and you have ideas that you're going to create your own reality. You're going to get the green light go. You're going to get the careers in retail and e-commerce that you need. Okay? Or whatever it is that you want to do. Because for some of you guys, it is retail or e-commerce, good service or product you provide. However, for others of you, it's something else. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying save time, energy, and create the passive income by moving some type of motion in your life. Because you're somewhere where people don't appreciate you. Or you were somewhere that people didn't appreciate you. And so you were meant to always go be a great match to something else. You're a great match. For some of you guys, you have a cat. You don't have to, but cat equals independence. Okay? It's time to go out on your own, create your own business, or, you know, create your own legacy, your own reality, your own streams of income. Whatever it is that you want to do, try something outside of your comfort zone. That's what this card says. Okay? You're cashing in on all the good rewards. This is part of your manifestations. So Spirit is saying, look, listen, take action towards the long-term success. Okay? Because you're meant to be blessed. It says raise, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in, or they've already arrived. It says keep growing, keep going, keep glowing. You are cashing in on all the good hard work you've done. And that's on what? That's on period. That's on prosperity. That's on, you know, I promise I have a purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to give yourself a chance. Bet on yourself. All right. So that's what Spirit wants you to realize is that stop relying on other people to make your blessings and your manifestations come true and start being the person that does that for yourself. Because ain't nobody going to do it better than you. That's right, baby. All right. So that's what I have for you, Aries. This is going to be your message, your high vibrational message. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into my Taurus. Lock in, gang. Grounded 100. You said you're on it. It's confirmation. I know that's right. Lock in, gang. People are looking for you. Aries, people need you. Let's get into my bulls. Where are my bulls of the chat? Drop your bulls down in the chat stream below. I want to see a whole stampede. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here for the live stream career reads. Fear is not a factor for you, okay? Fear is not a factor for you is the title of this reading. So we're tapping into messages around that theme. With that said, let's tap into Taurus. Alexandria, you claiming it? I know that's right. Amber, you laughing in the chat because I'll be too funny with it, but I'm so serious. I'm so serious. All right. Hi, Feather. Thank you, Smokeahontas. You said you just asked for a raise, taking over this job now, and now you're a foreman, and it came with a raise. Fireworks going off. Yes. Lock in. Smokeahontas said, I already know my worth. I know that's right. Lock in, gang. Beautiful, beautiful example. Beautiful example in the chat. All right, here we go. Let's get it. What do we have here for Taurus? What's our angel number message for the read? MP is in the chat. Hey, MP. We have here stability. Wow. First card out is stability. First card out for my Taurus is stability. Wow. Fourth house, the number 4, fourth house is Cancer sign. All right. So that is the astrology Cancer placement. Wow. So for some of you guys, you have Cancer in your chart. You might want to stick around to get those messages for the read. But it says here, angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. Sheesh. Wow. Your angels is like, lock in. This is your message. Wow. Taurus. So the angels are telling you, like, listen, I've been guiding and supporting you and providing stable foundation for success. Okay. If you thought you wasn't going to be successful, think again, because I am about to be blessing you. Okay. The angels are supporting you. All right. So we have here a stable foundation for success. Stability, house and home, office and work. Stability is security with your bag. Whoever you are, you secured the bag. And we love to see it. Spirit is providing a foundation, a stable foundation of success. Spirit, elaborate on this, please. Make it work. Ooh. Ooh. Give me chills. It says make it work. In the flow. Wow. Okay. Okay. We like this. Okay. We like this. Okay. It says here, make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed. You have to put in the effort. You excel at working with problems with your hands, fixing problems or problem solving, whether it's your own life or someone else's business or life or company or department, position, etc. You're good at making things work. You're a problem solver. Okay. You stand on business. Okay. So we have that energy here for my Taurus. We have in the flow. Interestingly enough, this is a jellyfish on the card. And we talked about like Cancer being the 4th house of stability, house and home. And it's just interesting. We're getting water sign energy with this card. It says in the flow. It's hinting to your emotions. It's hinting to water. It's hinting to the motion that you're making, right? It says the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Wow. That's awesome. So yeah, you have the tools to create the purposeful life you want to have as long as you're in the flow of taking action with your power, taking action with your deep feelings, taking action with your intuition, because water sign energy and this in the flow energy gives me intuition. You're intuitively tapped in. Okay. So Spirit says stay intuitively tapped in, or tap in intuitively if you're not. Okay. Spirit is saying you have all the tools you need to succeed. Spirit got me clapping in the chat. Like, why did they let me do that? That's so embarrassing. Bottom of the deck says long-term. Wow. So you're going to have a long-term success. So a lot of you guys, you're already in the flow of whatever it is that you need to do. For others of you, this is your advice. So take it how you need it, how you see fit for your current position or your current, situation in work and finances. So Spirit is saying they're sending you help. Okay. They're supporting you. They're guiding you. Okay, you're going to have a stable foundation of success. That's already guaranteed. We have long-term on the card. So this is commitments. This is contracts. Okay, Spirit is saying you're already locked into some type of abundance, to some type of destiny, a marker of destiny. It says an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you could be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. That's what this card says. So at the end of the day, you're going to be good, gang. You're going to be okay. If you felt like you weren't going to be okay, this is the message as confirmation that you needed to hear this message today, to have Spirit tell you and to let you know that you're going to be okay, and to have that belief system. Okay? Because Spirit is going to be helping you fix your problems as much as you help others. Okay? So Taurus, this is your message so far. Let's get a money card. You say you've been buttering up with the supervisors for weeks. Oh, you've been applying within the next 2 days. You want to apply? You trying to get a new job? Bet on yourself. All bets on yourself. Put all the bets in. You're going to hit. You're going to hit. When you bet on yourself and you believe in yourself, you're going to hit. Okay? Put all your bets in. What do you bring to the table? This is what I bring. This is who I am. This is my reputation. This is my reliability. This is what I've achieved. This is what I plan to achieve. Like when all those offers, all those bets are on the table, Spirit says you're always going to hit every time. Okay, so Spirit is saying be confident. You know, you have stability. You already have it. You just don't see it yet because it hasn't played out. But Spirit says, I told you, you're going to have long-term career goals hit. They said that. They literally said that with that long-term card. So it says here, an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Okay? Not the same, not less money. More money. Okay? We have the rebel here. Look at you at the top of the mountain by yourself. Look at that. Taurus, that's you standing on business. The only one. It says, limiting beliefs are blocking your abundance. Consider being a system buster, an entrepreneur, or teaching a better way. You are a trailblazer, destined to pave the way for future generations. Y'all have a destiny, okay? So for a lot of you guys, the thing that you choose to do as a purpose or a plan for your life, you're going to be helping future generations. That could be your own generational wealth that you pass on to your kids or your kids' kids or your grandkids when you leave this earth, okay, over time. That's going to be for a lot of you guys. For others of you, you're paving the way for future generations when it comes to being an influencer. If you're an influencer of some sort, you have a voice, you have something to say, you have something to show for, you have something you created, you have an invention, you have a problem that you're able to solve for the community or for a society or for the whole globe or for a different country or for a particular group of people. So Spirit is saying it could be anything that you're paving the way for a future generation based off of what you're doing in the now and what you're leaving behind. Everybody has a thing that they're leaving behind. It's either going to be for their family or it's going to be for the world. Take it how it resonates. Everybody in between, take what resonates, okay? But there is this energy of rebel. You have this resilience, okay, to know that I'm not going to block my abundance by being in a limited belief system. I'm going to multiply my abundance by believing that I do have long-term money. I do have this exchange for more money coming in. And I am magical. I am stardust. I am a being. I came here to create, okay? Sometimes you creating requires negotiating. For some of you guys, you'll be negotiating certain things. For some of you guys, you'll be creating things, okay? From scratch, innovating things. For some of you guys, you're creating new perspectives for people to have that are beneficial for them. Like I'm creating a new perspective for you. You're going to take this and create a new perspective for yourself. For a lot of you guys who are open to this information. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get a few more cards here, Spirit. Next card out. Manifesting. Look at that. Look at the one who went on their own on a path less traveled, resilient, rebel, trailblazer. For the what? For future generations. It says it down here. For future generations. And look at the card that came out. Who is all those people? That's the community. That's the family. That's society. That's the earth. That's the globe. That's the country. That's the group that I was talking about. Who's in the middle? You. You brought all of this together. And it's what you left that you brought this together. It's what you will leave that brings this together. It counts. It always counts. Nothing was ever done in vain. Don't think that you're not here, that you're not here at all, even though you're here. Don't think that you're not important, because you are important. Spirit is saying you are important. I promise you. And it says here, you have all the tools you need to increase your income. You are within your reach. Great things are coming towards you soon. An opportunity may arise for you to showcase your talent. You see this? This ain't ever told a lie. You might have been doing this alone, but it was for a greater cause. You might be doing this alone for a while, but you're leaving a lot behind for everybody else. You might be doing this and you might feel weird, or you might feel indifferent, or you might feel black sheeped. But trust me, there's an audience for you. There's people who need this, who need you, who need your talent, skill, and ability, who are going to benefit from whatever it is that you do as far as your purpose. Do you see that? Do you hear me? Like, this is making so much sense. The rebel is the one who manifested this big thing, not knowing that that's what they were manifesting. Because for some of you guys, you think what you're doing is small or insignificant, or it's not important, and it turns out to be a big blessing for you, your lifestyle, your family, for other people, for a group of people, for people online, for people in another country. Like, you could literally do one thing and think it's not going to be that big, and it's really that big a deal. Okay? So that's what Spirit is saying. You don't have to be in the lane that people say that you need to be in, or in the box that people try to keep you in, or the box that you try to keep yourself in. Because for some of us, we're the guilty ones of keeping ourselves in a box that we don't necessarily have to claim. So think outside the box. Venture outside the box. See what else is outside the box. For some of you guys, what's outside the box is a circle. What's outside of the square is a circle. Keep your circle small. Don't F with squares, okay? Period. Who said that? That was in a rap. I keep my circle small. I don't F with squares. Okay, period. Because that is the main message. Don't box yourself up in this squared, sharp edge mentality when everything is a circle. Planets are a circle. Life is a circle of life. Recycling is a circle. Okay? A lot of the shapes that you see that are naturally out in nature are made from circle or ovular shapes. Okay? So remember that. These rings here, they're a circle. Cycles are a circle. Magic, when you want to do magic, you do it in a circle. Okay? So hopefully nobody's doing no crazy magic. But there's things here to represent circle. Jellyfish, circle. Tools, circle. Okay? So there's something here very significant about you bringing things together and bringing things into union that you don't see, that is very important for you to do. Whether it's just for your small family and your life and the generations that you leave behind, this wealth, this prosperity, or it's for a bigger means. You're not going to know until it just unfolds. But at the end of the day, it takes you to do it, okay? And so at the end of the day, don't self-sabotage yourself out of that, because Spirit is saying you're going to manifest something greater than what you ever imagine. Because sometimes what we ask for could be something that Spirit is saying, oh, you're only asking for that? Well, I'm going to surprise you and give you more. Okay? The universe is not on a budget. I think we forget that, oh, we're so always budgeting, that we don't realize that the universe, God's source creator, Earth, is not on a budget, okay? It's not on a budget. It really isn't. Pull grass out of the dirt and see what happens. More grass grows. It's not on a budget. Lord, get it together. Okay? That's not how the earth works, even though society's set up that way. And Spirit just wants you to see from that and that perspective and then that principle, because that's how you're going to live out your financial life, your materialistic wealth. Your mind has to be set up so it can manifest the money and materialistic things that you need in order to thrive or survive. You feel me? So that's your message for you, Taurus, with whatever it is, a part of that message you needed to hear. That is going to be your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Life of a Goddess. We're going to be tapping into my Geminis. Hey, Life of a Goddess. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Heather. All right. You say you late to the party? I was waiting for the bulls in the chat. Latoya, you left me hanging. But anyways, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Let's get into my messages for my Geminis. Okay, Geminis, we're going to be locking into your message. If you guys like these videos, you want to see more of them, like the video. All right, you guys, and like my other videos. You're going to love it here, okay? Subscribe to the channel, okay? You're going to love the videos that I come out with, okay? I'm always thinking of new ideas and new things. I have some fun things coming up this weekend that I'm trying to organize before Friday, but we'll see if it happens. I feel like it is going to happen because I'm almost done with everything anyway, but can't wait to launch that and announce that. All right, but with that being said, let's get into my Geminis, okay? Lock in, gang. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I always have slots open. Go check out my links in the description box below. The timestamps, if you're looking for timestamps to these readings, because we already did a few, the timestamps will be timestamped and are always timestamped right after the live stream, okay? I always timestamp the reading right after the live stream. You got to give me like 10 minutes and I'm able to timestamp it and get her done, okay? The timestamps are always in the comments. If you guys don't see the timestamps in the comments, or if somebody's looking for them, they probably have to adjust their comment settings, okay? So they have to adjust the video setting, comment settings to see what I pinned to the top of the comments, okay? Because it won't pop up for them if they're not clicking around, okay? There's two options. There's top comments and there's newest comments. Look at the newest comments or the top comments or whatever it is that you guys need to look at in order to see the timestamps. They're always pinned to the top of the comments. Some people aren't seeing them for some reason. You can go back to one of my oldest videos. It is still timestamped. I timestamped all of my readings since this platform started, okay? So I just want to lock in with that and tell you guys that, okay? So with that being said, let's get into my Geminis. What do we have here for my Gemini gang, Baddies and Zadies? What's your angel number for your career, finances, your relationships, and money read? Lock in, gang. Drop your gems down in the chat stream below. Let me know who the Geminis are in the chat. Let me know you ready for the read. All right, let's get it. We got Taylor Made, Heather, and Patricia up in the chat. You right on time. Thank you so much for being here. Let's lock in, gang. If you guys want to send me a super chat, please send me super chat through a Cash App, okay? If you ever want to bless me with monetary super chat, please send me a Cash App, okay? If you ever want to send me a gift, okay? So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. My Cash App is linked to the live stream, okay? And I always shout out my Cash App gifters, okay? I always see it during the live stream on who gifted me with the Cash Apps, okay? And we always ring that singing bowl for you, okay? So I'm going to put it in the chat again, because for some of you guys, you don't know, and this is something that I'm doing that's new. So that way the funds come in automatically and I don't have to wait for them, okay? Because if it's put through YouTube, they take a percentage out and then I also have to wait for it. I'm not trying to wait for it, okay? So with that being said, let's tap into my Gemmy Gems. What do we have for gems? We have here grounding. Ooh, Geminis. First card out, 432. You could be seeing repeating 4s, 3s, and 2s. What's interesting, the angel number I'm seeing right now is a repeating 1221. So you guys could have mirrored numbers you're seeing. Right now in Pacific time, PST, Pacific time is 1221 on the clock. So you might have been seeing that mirrored number. You could be seeing repeating 4s, 3s, or 2s, or you could be seeing 432 a lot on the clock. For some of you guys, it's 321 right now. Ooh, for Life of a Goddess is on the East Coast. It's 321 on the East Coast. So that's the angel number as well. It says, you are reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's ups and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability to find peace and balance within yourself. Yeah, so keeping the peace, keeping the balance, Gemini, seems like something that you're doing. Okay, so fear is not a factor for you because you are staying grounded. You are staying in the energy of giving to yourself. Now, if you're not doing this yet, Spirit is saying tap in, lock into this, okay? Make sure you're scheduling yourself in. Make sure you're doing things for yourself and making time for that, especially if you're overwhelmed or you find yourself doing things for a lot of people. How can you give to other people when your battery is depleted? Can your cell phone give to you when it runs out of battery? Or do you need to put it on the charger? You need to put it on the charger. Exactly. So lock in, gang. The message is the message. Spirit is saying if you are depleted of energy, if you feel like you're running thin, if you're crashing out, Spirit is saying, I need you to lock in. I need you to plug in. I need you to recharge your energy so you can give to others as much as you want to because you gave to yourself, okay? So remember, Spirit says you can't give to others unless you got your ish together, okay? So Spirit is saying stay grounded, stay balanced mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, and make sure you're put together first in order to give to others or another company or your own business, okay? So keep that in mind. That is the angel number for your read. Let's lock into the rest of the message. Let's say, what do we have here, Spirit? Thank you, Source. Shay, what do we have here for my Geminis? Lock in. What do we have here for my Geminis? It says illumination. And it says manifesting. Illumination and manifesting. Wow. This is beautiful. I'm also seeing the angel number 123 now. Wow, I'm seeing 1223. 123 could be the angel number to your reading. So it says manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by making and taking inspired action to make it happen. Illumination. You are being brought to light about something. Okay, so it says something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new opportunities, new jobs, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. So a lot of you Geminis are going to be booked and busy. For a lot of you guys, you manifested some new opportunities, jobs, or something of a helping hand when it comes to work, finances, and your money. It could be in a workplace, it could be within your own business, or it could just be a random blessing coming from a person who really respects you, who really feels like you're kind, who really feels like you're put together. Okay, or you do a lot for the collective or a lot for whoever's around you. Okay, so Spirit might just have somebody blessing you because you're meant to be blessed. Okay, that's just how it is. So Spirit is saying, you know, you're manifesting and you're being illuminated to something that you have manifested from before. And it's something that you could be manifesting right now. So this could be an old manifestation you forgot about that is now processing in the present moment and about to show up in your life. Harvest season. Lock in. That's a harvest season message. Yes, gang, gang, lock in. All right. Or that you will be illuminated this over time. If it's not happening right now, it might be something that you're manifesting right now to happen in the future. So yeah, Spirit is going to send you someone who helps you and who lends you a helping hand. You also have new workplace opportunities or just an opportunity in general. Maybe you got gigs on gigs, orders on orders, whatever it is that you do, you have options to make more money. Okay. We have here flashback. For some of you guys, you had an opportunity or you will have an opportunity when it comes to a person from the past who returns with a workplace opportunity. So this could be an old friend, an old colleague, an old coworker, an old, peer from like, I don't know, college or high school or something. Somebody might reach out to you from the past in order for you to work with this previous coworker or previous job. You get a second chance. So this is going to be, for some of you guys, you're going to get options that are new when it comes to abundance and opportunities. You're also going to get other options that are old or from past events, people, places that you've already involved yourself in that are going to be a second chance, that are going to come to light for you or give you a new opportunity. Okay, so it could be a past thing or a new thing, but you're going to have all of that. You're going to have the past and the new stuff kind of like manifesting. So you have an opportunity to choose whether or not you would like to divulge or deep dive or collaborate with that, okay, to get a second chance at something. Okay, so for some of you guys, there's a second chance opportunity to a workplace from a person who you've known from before. Okay, so you have the choice to go back to that or not. We have here perspective. Okay, it says here, if you change the way you look at things, you will see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. For some of you guys, this opportunity from the past that is popping up in the present moment is supposed to shift your perspective. Okay, so maybe you're looking at things like, oh, I moved on from that. I don't want to continue with that. And so that's what's going to get you to where you want to be by moving on from the past and continuing in the present moment towards your future and not accepting anything from the past. For some of you guys, your perspective could be different, okay, than what I just said. So your perspective could be that maybe you are going towards a past opportunity for a second chance, an old job or a coworker here, giving you an opportunity to get you where you want to be. Okay, so I am getting that as well. So it's however you perspectively see it, Gemini. If you feel like it's good for you, go towards it. If you feel like it's something you finally moved on from, that's okay too. Go for the something new. Okay, so that way you are in alignment either way. You know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you want to manifest. You know what it is that you are worth and in your value. So go towards the things that you feel like illuminates your talent, skills, and ability, illuminates your intelligence, your genius, your desires, your hopes, dreams, and wishes, your passions. Okay, go towards those things that illuminate those things. They highlight those things. It values these things about you. Those things are going to pay you well, handsomely, or they're going to give you recognition, or they're going to give you some type of reward, okay, for your hard work. So that's what I have here. Okay, the card that we have out is saving face and offerings. Okay, Saving face and offerings is coming out. So it says you may need to grin and bear it to maintain and respect and keep a workplace position, or you may need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. But you may seem like or feel like you're saving face or you're forced to be in this energy, okay? This could be your perspective. Or this could be something that you had to do in the past, okay? And maybe that's why you don't want to go towards a past opportunity or a past person, because maybe you had to do a lot of this, saving face to make nice to get to where you want to go. Maybe you feel like you're past that. But it says here, Spirit is saying that you could be offered something from the past, or you could be offered something in the present that is an offering and an opportunity, but you're going to have to read the fine print, because you don't want to get yourself in a position where you have to save face, or you have to, rub shoulders with the wrong people, feeling like it's going to get you to the right place. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, you will be offered a new position or an investment opportunity, but think about it first and research it first before carefully accepting. Okay, so you have to research something first before accepting it. Okay, so carefully, look at the offerings, look at the opportunities coming in. You might have a lot coming towards you, okay, and from the past or something that is new, and you're gonna have to reevaluate, like, hey, are these things pulling on my energy to save face, to pretend that everything's okay, or to do something for now, or is this something that I feel like I don't have to do none of that? I could just walk into it and I could know that it's going to work. Or I could know it's going to be what it is. And I don't have to do all this extra stuff. I don't have to wear this mask temporarily. So sometimes, sometimes y'all got to do what you got to do and wear a mask temporarily to get the experience or to get the spiritual burp. Whoa, lock in, gang. Okay, I don't know where that came from. I'm on Labubu time. Did you hear that? Did the mic pick it up? Spiritual burp. Whoa. Spirit is saying you just might have to belch and keep it moving. Because I was talking about the mask. Because me talking about the mask, Spirit is like, nah, we could spit on that. We could, move on from that. Spirit says don't do this no more. That's Spirit's message. A spiritual burp just gave me the confirmation that, yeah, you probably are meant to see from higher perspectives and new perspectives when it comes to whatever is offering some type of half ASS put together offering. That's a message, because they wanted me to stop talking about this mask energy. They said, nah, we're not going to smile and make nice to get whatever it is that we think we deserve. We're just going to know what it is that we deserve and skip all that funky business. Skip all that monkey business, because you're not made for the circus, Gemini. Yo, did you hear that? Did the mic pick it up? Lissy's laughing. I think the mic picked it up. Spiritually, Taylor is laughing. Did you hear that? That was crazy. That's never happened to me before in the history of live streams. I said, whoa. Spirit said, nah. Bump all that. It's all dark. There's people on demon time, Spirit is saying here, like, nah, you don't need to take or go backwards. You need to go forward. So whatever it is that's offering you to go forwards, accept that, because that's what I feel like Spirit is saying here. What's the other message here? Maybe we'll get an additional message to what I was trying to say. Lord. Lock in, gang. The way these messages is messaging, it was so embarrassing. I was like, that's never happened to me before. Is that a message? Spirit was like, yeah. We done talking about this. That's what the message is. We done. Not because there's other zodiac signs waiting, but because that message is owed. That opportunity is, you know what I mean? It's not giving. We have writer here. Writer? It says here, for some of you guys, you're good with your words. You're good at writing or presenting. Like maybe you're a public speaker. For some of you guys, you're good at putting things together. Ideas on paper and executing them and taking action. So writer doesn't have to be literal, but it could. It says here, words are powerful. Use them to manifest more abundance. For some of you guys, you could be writing down your affirmations, incantations, mantras. You could be... I didn't say matcha. I said mantras, like, those things. you could be, you know, saying certain affirmations throughout the day or journaling your manifestations and things like that, because you know that words are powerful. Whether you're writing them, saying them, or reading them, you know that they have something to do with how you manifest your life. For some of you guys, this is your advice. We have here, words are powerful. Use them to manifest more abundance. Consider careers like blogger, content writer, or book author, or creative writing. Your words have the power to influence the world and share gifts with the world. Wow. So you guys have a lot of abundance here, okay? And Life of a Goddess is in the chat saying that she sees 333. 333 is an angel number for ascended masters. Your angels and ancestors are telling you that you have a voice, okay? You have an opinion, you have words, you have advice. Your words or your voice, literally the frequency of your voice, could uplift people from the darkness, could uplift, you know, a lot of weight off of people's shoulders, because you come up with solutions to the problems, okay? You are a problem solver. You come with resolve. You come with peace. You come with balance, harmony, grace, okay? So there's a lot of that coming in with your duality, Gemini, okay? Because you could see from all perspectives. Not a lot of signs can do that, but you can. And so that's your superpower. Sometimes you can use your superpower in a negative way and in a petty way, but Spirit is saying you're meant to master the way of using this for the light, for the right. And so Spirit is saying here with the writing, okay, your words hold power. Your writing holds power. So even if you're writing something that you want to manifest in a journal, write it, because you are the sign of communication. Geminis represent communication. So the fact that you got the writer card makes a lot of sense, okay? For some of you guys, you're public speakers, or you want to get into that. For some of you guys, you're influencers like me on a platform, speaking, uplifting the collective, okay? So there is that energy here. You could do that through books, through writing a story, writing a segment to a TV show, writing a series, writing a scene to a movie, delegating certain things when it comes to politics. It could be any niche, or I'm sorry, any industry with this niche of you being able to work with words in some way, shape, or form. That is your strong point. So use that for your abundance. Use that for your ability to gain abundance. We have here precarious. It says here, you've experienced many financial highs and lows. Your money is flowing in quickly, only to leave just as fast. There are fast changes regarding money or an unexpected turn in your finances. So a lot of you guys have had a lot of lows, basically is what Spirit is saying. That's why Spirit wants you to help yourself by manifesting. What is it that you want, Geminis? I need you guys all to print out a blank check. Whether that's online, that you see a blank check or a fake check, print it out, cut it out, and put the amount that you want to have on your bank account. Put to who it's from and to it's to. Put your name on that check. Say, you know, from the universe to Gemini, or from this company that I'm working at to me, and put your name. You know, Gemini, like, I need you to start manifesting real life scenarios and situations. Start printing stuff out. Start journaling, or keep doing that. Make your vision board. Remake it. If you feel like it is outdated or it doesn't have what you want and you would have to add to it, just scrap it all and start over, right? Spirit is saying you have the ability to create the reality that you want. So do that. You have the power to manifest. You're a master manifester. That's what your angel guides want to say. The ascendant masters came through with the energy number 333. So you guys, that 333 is very, very much a high vibrational message for you. 3 is the third house of communication. 4 is the fourth house, because we got 4 and 2 as well. 4 is the fourth house of stability, home, and finances. 2 is it's two things. It could mean union, soulmate energy, or it could mean money, okay? So it's one of two things, okay, that is going to play out for you. So you have the ability to get what it is that you desire through your communication skills, okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Bottom of the deck, we have windfall of money. Like I said, your precariousness is going to give you money, okay? There's some type of ability that you have that is going to help you gain money. It says you are about to receive financial windfall or pay raise, okay? Your finances are currently in a positive cycle. Now is the perfect time to treat yourself or make that big purchase or invest into yourself, okay? So that's what this is talking about when we talk about windfall of money. If you're worried about your life and your life's work or your money going downhill, think again. I think you're just afraid of that because, you know, you have been having to be in survival mode. But for a lot of you Geminis, you're thriving, okay? For a lot of you Geminis, you are experiencing so many lows or highs and lows that you always stay ready for a low. And Spirit says, oh, that's good, but you might be manifesting lows to come in. So always think high, okay? Always think high, live high, believe high. You know, you're at the top always. You're not expecting a low because lows don't come, okay? Plan A. Always focus on plan A. There is no plan B. Plan A has to work. That's why there is no plan B. You know, it's giving that type of energy, okay? So that's what I have here for you guys. Take it how it resonates. With that being said, let's get into my Cancers. We need the answers. Where are my Cancer gang at? I'm going to do my crabby stuff that I do too with my nails, my crabby clickety clicks to go into Cancer's energy. Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if this is your message. Like I said, hit that like button, hype it up, hype me up with the hype button. After this live stream is over, they add an additional button to the video that's a hype button. So definitely look for the hype button, okay, you guys? If you can find it, look for the hype button, okay? That hype button really helps my channel grow and my videos grow. So if you hype this video up or other videos, I really would appreciate that, okay? Thank you so much. To my new subscribers, thank you for being here. My newbies. Tebe, it's good to see you in the chat. Life of Goddess, thank you for being here. Who else do we got who's a crabby? Patty. Lock in gang. Where are my crabby crabs? Where are my crabby crabs at? Where are my crabby crabs? Hey, shout out to my Cancers. We need the answers. All right, we're about to get the answers for you. Fear is not a factor for you. We're about to get into your career, finances, your relationship to money, honey read. All right, so let's lock in, gang. Lock in. All right, what do we got for my Cancers? I slept good tonight. I have all this energy all the way to the end of the read. Shoot, usually I'm already burnt out halfway through. I wouldn't say burnt out, but you know, I lose my energy a little bit because it's sucking that life out of me to give these messages on a daily. I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful problem. I'm just saying, like, usually I'm like not this hype, but these messages got me hyped. I'm excited. Okay. Cancers. Let's lock in, Cancers. These are the Cancers coming into the room. This is what they sound like. This is our thing. Just go with it. This is what we do. They're coming into the room right now. We have a little ASMR moment. Just go with it, y'all. This is what we doing. All right, here we go. So let's get into it. Lock in, Cancers. For some of y'all Cancers, y'all fell asleep when I was doing that because y'all was like, it's so relaxing. Tebe dropping the nails in the chat. It's so relaxing. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Cancers? We need the answers. Let's see. What do we have here for the career, finances, the relationship to money, honey read? Let's see. I can't wait to get my matcha today. I need a matcha. I've been drinking this mushroom coffee, but I got to get more. I ran out. I want my last, or actually I used my last bit of mushroom coffee. I used the last bit. Ooh, Cancers. If you were looking for the answers, we have prosperity. Yeah, you prosperous, baby. You about to be prosperous. You about to have it all. Whatever it is that you desire, lock in. It is yours. It is yours. It is yours. Look at this. Look at this. It says prosperity 808. For some of you guys, your area code could be 808. For some of you guys, something starts with 808. It could be your address. It could be, you know, your phone number. It could be anything. It could be a license plate. You know, you see that 808. You guys could be seeing repeating 8s or 0s together, like 8080, 808, 800, or, you know, whatever. It says, embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. I know that's right. Manifesting millions. Period. Period, Pooh. Lock in. Happy Friday, Junior. Like the video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. These messages is on fire. It's on good time. Good energy. All right, let's say. What do we have here for my Cancers? We need the answers. What is this talking about? Let's get it. Hello. Hi. To the new people in the chat. Thank you for being here. Oh, Oh, look at this. Moving up. Hey, that was a hidden message. There's one that flew out. And wow, the one that flew out is the gift card. And there's one that was hidden and I had to slide it out. The secret is that you're moving up because of your gifts that you already possess. Oop. Prosperity, gifts, and moving up. Cancer, you might have the best reading of the day. And I'm just saying. Okay, with your gifts or with your knowledge or genius or whatever it is that you got underneath your belt, your diploma, your etc., whatever it is, experience, life experience, your street smarts, your book smarts, your whatever smarts. You are uncovering these talents. It could be new talents or ones that you already have. And with these gifts, talents, and the skills and abilities, okay, you get new work and land better positions or a level up. You could be moving up here with the moving up card. It says you get more money with the deal as well. Something is coming your way that you don't see. Something is coming your way that you might have been focused on, but you don't see how it's going to come in. You're like, I'm doing all the things, Spirit. And Spirit's like, I'm going to bring it into you. And you're like, how? And they're like, don't worry about all that, sweetheart. That's that splay. Okay? Don't worry about that how. Okay? Just know I'm going to bring it. You be like, all right. All right, Spirit, bring it in. Talk your wish. Bring it. And Spirit pulls up on your life. Like, look at this. They get you to level up in your life. For some of you guys, you're increasing in power and wealth and status, okay, by getting a promotion or an opportunity, some type of employee benefit or raise, bonus could be here. For some of you guys who have your own business, you're getting more clients, customers, things like that. People coming to you for what it is that you provide. They don't want to go to nobody else. They want to go to you, Cancer, okay? So always be available. Be on your customer service P's and Q's because these people don't want to come to anybody else. They want to come to you. Ashe, lock in. We have here, you are increasing in your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. Wow. So for some of you guys with this money and this promotion, you might be moving to a better home. For some of you guys, you have an opportunity to move to a better city or state for work. For some of you guys, you travel for work, okay? You didn't even try to. It just fell into your lap because you was just in your lane. That's what happens when you're in your lane. Things just fall into your lap. Okay, so we have that here. It says you climbed the ladder of success. So wow, for some of you guys, you might be moving to Paris or you already live in Paris. It doesn't have to be. You guys could just be, visiting. Like it's a leisure visit. You're taking the leisurely, you're taking your extra money to leisurely go as you please. Okay. Ooh, look at you, Baddie. Where we going? Okay. Look at you guys. Okay. I see you, Cancer. I see you. Limitless. Oh, I didn't even try this. Look at this. Look at this. Good luck. How do you get all the best cards out of this whole Oracle card deck? And we've been shuffling it since the beginning of Libra's read. Since the beginning of time in this live stream. None of these cards came out. None of them. Not the gift card, not the Paris card, not the good luck card, not the prosperity card. None of these cards came out for any other sign. It waited for you, Cancer. It waited for you. This is your message. Wow. So you don't even share this message with any other sign. This is a Cancer reading. Clearly. Period. On period. Okay? That's it. Cancer reading. This is your reading. It says here, good luck. Your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. So whatever your Cancer placement is in, this is looking very abundant for you. You also want to know why? I forgot. We actually have Jupiter and Cancer transitioning soon. Jupiter is going to be in Cancer for a while. That's coming up. Can somebody look that up when that happens? It probably already happened. I knew it was going to happen going into like the end of the year at some point. But Cancer is in the sign of Jupiter or is in the planet of Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of abundance and success. All this good luck, moving up, the gifts, the prosperity, the success. This makes sense because Jupiter is about to be in your sign. And your sign is already on the astrology chart in the 4th house, which is stability, house and home. So for some of you guys, a lot of this money or opportunity is going to give you more flexibility to be wherever you want to be out in the world. So home could be in Paris one day. Home could be at your home base one day. Home could be the next place that you're moving, city or state-wise, or out the country. So that's what I'm seeing here. For those of you who are Cancers, you need to hear this. You might be relocating. You might be just like up and moving. Bye, whether it's down the street, around the block, or whether it's 2 cities over, or, 100 states, across the globe, I don't know. But it's like, it's giving, it's giving that there's going to be a big change. And it's you helping this change happen. It's you not even helping, it's you deciding that this change is going to happen, because Spirit is sending you blessings and you get to decide what you want to do with that blessing. Oh, I want to pour into this, or I want to pour some into that, or I want to save all this for this thing or that thing. Like, you get to choose where this is going. Okay, so this is very beautiful. A very beautiful read. Wow, you're flourishing. Lock in, you're flourishing. That's my that's my crabs clapping. Y'all clapping, y'all so excited. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is such a good message. I love this message for you. Let's lock in. What else do we have here? What else, Spirit, can you bless us with when it comes to the message around career, finances, the relationship to money? So yeah, don't be scared to move. If you guys are really moving to a new workplace, office, or home, don't be scared to move. Spirit is giving you the blessings and the means to do so. They're giving you the more money or the opportunity to do so, to make these moves. Tebe is doing it with me. Not you putting the emojis in the chat. That's fire. Thank you so much for participating. Unlocking, gang. Lock in. You've unlocked it. What once was locked is now ready to be open. Applause. Crabby crabs, I need you to be clapping. But do it with your nails, if you have nails. Yo, I'm screaming. Yo, you have unlocked these blessings. Like I said, this is double confirmation. That's why I'm so excited, because I said it before the card came out. Once was locked is now ready to be open. You have unlocked the floodgates of abundance, and you're free from any limitations. Obstacles appear to remind you when you're steering off course. So obstacles, if they appear, is to remind you to get back in your lane. You've been drifting in another lane, or you fell asleep on the road type energy. Spirit is saying, don't sleep on yourself. Don't fall asleep in your own lane, because you're going to lane cross and it's going to cause collision course. Spirit is saying obstacles may appear to remind you of when you're steering off course. However, that obstacle is not there to block you. It's to remind you, because you have unlocked floodgates of abundance. You have freed yourself from limited belief systems or mindsets or places that limited you. And Spirit is saying what once was locked is now ready to be open. It is already open. It's just waiting for you to walk right through it. Blockages removed, bro. Sis, clock it. Blockages removed. Look at that card. Look at that card. It's so beautiful. I love this message for you. I think this is an awesome message. I don't even need to pull nothing else. This is going to be your Cancer reading. That's it, gang. And none of the other zodiac signs got any of these cards, by the way. These are all new cards that we're seeing in this live stream. None of the other signs got this. So the fact that this is your message, it's amplifying that Jupiter and Cancer transit that we're having, or that we will be having soon if it's not already there. It's also amplifying that this, for a lot of you guys, will happen between now and the end of the year. Because with this gift card, it says holiday season all over it, and gang, lock in. This might happen during holiday season. It may start for you during holiday season and push into all of this abundance, pushes into 2026. Remember, if you have any blockages, it's not there to block you. It's there to remind you that you might be steering off course. You might have took a wrong turn, or you might have, made a wrong decision, and you might have to go back and fix that. But Spirit is saying you're not meant to have blockages in your life right now, okay? So blockages, if you see them, or obstacles, if they appear, is to remind you that, hey, you made a wrong decision, or you need to go back and redo something, or you're steering off course. Like, stay on point, okay? So it's just a reminder. It's not there to block you, okay? Beautiful. Because you've unlocked something. That's it. You unlocked abundance. Good luck. Moving up. Prosperity. 808 is your number. Wow. Que chévere. All right. So that's what I have here for you guys. So with that being said, let's get into my Leos. Let's lock into my Leo game. Where's my Lion game? All right, drop your lion's manes down in the chat stream below. Let me know you that main character energy. After this live stream, I will timestamp the readings. They are always timestamped at the top and pinned to the comments, along with other links that I've mentioned in this live stream. So go check it out when I do it. Make sure that you are checking it out and also sharing with everyone else that they're already timestamped, okay? All right, sir. With that being said, let's get into my Leos. Shout out to my courageous, confident Leos. My lion's manes, my main character energy. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know you're ready for the read. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. You're going to love it here. All right, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, you guys, lock in and hit that subscribe button. You're going to love it. You're going to want more of it. Okay, so hit that subscribe so you can participate in the live stream chats. All right, you could be part of the gang. Okay, you want to be a part of a gang, be a part of a divine gang. Okay, be a part of my OG collective. Okay. We always have great things here for you guys, for your highest vibrational messages, okay? For the highest white light, okay? So that's what I be tapping into. If you're wondering who or what I'm tapping into, what type of energy or entity I'm tapped into, of the highest white light only, okay? It's only that light worker type of mentality and energy over here, okay? We expel or we expel and rebuke everything else. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Only that of the highest white light and beings are allowed to be in this space. In my mind, body, soul, and spirit, while I'm tapped into this energy, no weapon formed against me shall prosper while I'm in and out of this space. This is a portal, okay? A portal of divine messages, all right? If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. Let's go. Hi, Tamika. Oh, you got a Leo Moon and North Node. Ooh, cross watching. Ooh, yes, cross watch for your other placements, you guys. All right, let's lock in. What do we have here for my Leos? What do we have here? What's the angel number for my Leos? Wow, you get the same angel number as someone else. Who else got this? I think it was Taurus or Gemini. No, it was Taurus. Taurus got 888. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. For some of you guys who are Taurus, you have Leo in your chart and vice versa. For some of you guys who are Leo, you have Taurus in your chart. So if you guys want to cross watch, you can, but you don't have to. But they definitely got this card too. Abundance 888. 8 is the number of abundance. It's definitely the 8th house of Scorpio. Ouch. Oh, my ankle. It's the 8th house of Scorpio. So you guys could have Scorpio placements in your chart. You could go back and watch the Scorpio reading. Maybe there's additional messages for you, okay? But it looks like financial abundance is on the horizon for you. So stay focused and disciplined. Spirit don't want you to get distracted at this time. So if you believe in yourself doing something, don't worry about what anybody else or what everybody else is doing. You just stay focused in your lane, because it looks like it's going to be abundant. 888 is here. Hi, Tebe. You said you a Leo Lilith? Lock in. Let's get it. Hi, Alea. Kiana on the likes. She said it's 111. Angel numbers. All right, so let's say, what do we have here for my Leos? Ups and downs. You've been through a lot of ups and downs, Leos, okay? You could definitely relate to that. You've been through certain ups and downs, whether that was recently or just like overall in your life in general. You have a lot of ups and downs. Spirit is saying your work has potential for both growth and stagnation. If there's hope, you know, allow yourself to stay there, I guess, wherever you're at. If there's a down, if there's hope that it is going to go up, you could stay there and wait for it to happen or take action for something better to happen. But if not, allow yourself to move on if needed, okay? So for a lot of you guys, you could be in situations like that, or you've been in situations like that. That could be like the story of your life, so to speak, right? Ups and downs. So Spirit is saying your work has potential for both advancement, growth, and also stagnation and setback. So the answers that you seek to your life is you. You are the key. I'm struggling to get this message out because I was literally thinking, who else got these cards back to back? There's another zodiac sign that got the abundance card or that got these cards back to back besides Taurus. I think it was either Taurus. I don't know. There was another sign. It's either a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces that got these two cards. So if you guys have those placements, maybe you could watch one of those readings and see. They will be timestamps in the comments. But yeah, I do see this energy here. It says, you are the key to your answer. You will resolve your current work situation too very soon. And work-wise, you will find new ways to stand out. You find a new workplace opportunity with job security. It could possibly be a new opening, okay? So something opens up for you, okay, Leos? You have a new workplace opportunity opening up for you, or career, something like that. Yeah, something here is happening for you for your highest good. Ooh, I love this. I absolutely love this because it's getting you out of those ups and downs. You're realizing you're the key to your answers. Okay, so something here you're going to realize. Something is going to make sense to you. You've been wanting to make it make sense. Something is going to make sense to you soon. Or something's going to pop off for you. For some of you guys who have applied for new workplaces, you're about to get the job. They're about to call you. Because part of that key is that you needed to apply. And how could you get a call back to something you never applied to? So you guys applied to certain workplaces or certain positions that you're going to get the call back to. Okay, so Spirit was waiting on you so that way they could give you this job security, okay, through this telephone call. So you guys are going to get the notification, the text message, the email, the phone call, or something that gives you this unique way to stand out, okay, for some of you who are looking for work placement. Now, for others of you who are already in a workplace position, and maybe you have long-term goals, maybe you feel like you're going to switch your career somewhere in a different direction in the future, or maybe you have your own business, or you have your own business ideas to create a business. Spirit is saying you're going to get the answers that you need. There is going to be a key here, okay? So there's a key clue, or that you're the key to your message. You are the clue to your message. So there is this energy. Part of the clue is to shed what no longer serves you, okay? You could be in a certain workplace position, or you could be around certain people or individuals that you may feel like, I think I'm growing out of this situation, because this card here literally says, it's the snake card, by the way. It literally says that you are in a position that you're starting to grow out of. It says you are starting to grow out of your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So for some of you guys, you're in the medical industry. You're in the spiritual healing community. You are in a medicine man or medicine woman healer community. Maybe you work with herbs. Maybe you work with ailments. Maybe you work with people in a therapy or counseling way. Maybe you shuffle cards and do what I do. There's something here about you have the ability to help others in a particular way that feels like medicine. It feels like healing. It feels like connection to source and the collective and to other people. That gives you purpose. And so you have a lot of tools already underneath your belt. You could be a really good salesperson, but maybe you're going to be selling your own goods, product, or service that is healing the collective, or bringing healing or purpose to you, which brings healing and purpose to others. Remember, what it is that you do for a living, if you're looking for your purpose in life, your purpose has to do what comes to you naturally. For me, what comes to me naturally, I'm a yapper. I be talking. And I also grew up seeing certain things at the age of 7 that were spiritual. So I would try to ignore that all the way up into my early teens, all the way into my earlier adult years too. And so I didn't understand why I had a spiritual connection. And I don't understand why I wanted to talk a lot. I didn't understand, okay? The college that I wanted to go to was a college of radio and television broadcasting, which I could have flourished in, but unfortunately, my parents had another idea for me, okay? I couldn't go to that particular school that I wanted to go to, right? And so I ended up doing something completely different, only then to come back to this place years later and have my own YouTube channel where I'm talking and helping the collective, and I'm using my spiritual gifts and my communicative gifts to make a living. Do you see how that all those dots connect? And I was just trying to avoid it, and I was being led astray as well, and I was trying to make everything and everyone else work and make it make sense. Sometimes things don't make sense. Sometimes you are the key and you just make sense to what you're locked into. Sometimes you locked into stuff that you don't fully understand, and not only do you not fully understand it, other people don't either. So they will guide you in different directions unknowingly to make it seem like that's what you're good at. If you're good at sales and marketing, maybe you're going to create your own business. Maybe you're going to do your own thing. You've already got the tools underneath your tool belt in order to do something that you can create for yourself and make your own means. And maybe that's your goal, Leos. You're just waiting for a window of time to open up. And maybe for some of you guys, you're used to working for other people. You don't want to have your own business, because a lot of us aren't entrepreneurs, okay? Some of you guys are people who like to work and you just want to work in a solid work environment that pays you respectfully. And you haven't found that yet. Well, Spirit is saying, hey, go look for that. You have the ability to create your own reality. Go look for the place of work that respects you and pays you respectfully. Okay. So go towards the places that value your talent, skills, and abilities. Go towards the places that you could expand and you could grow, because you're always meant to grow. You're always meant to expand. You're always meant to create. You're always meant to reevaluate, reinvent yourself, and ascend and evolve. You're not meant to stay stagnant. You're not meant to stay stuck, low, or down. You're not to be stuck in the past. You're meant to excel forward. So Spirit is saying with this shedding card, for a lot of you Leos, you may not realize, or for some of you guys you do, and you already did, shed something from the past. You may not realize this, or you're already doing, or you're about to shed something from the past. It could be an old version of yourself. It could be a belief system. It could be a fear that's holding you back from your progress and your prosperity. Whatever it is for you, this year was the Chinese New Year of the snake. What does that mean? The year of introspection, the year of shedding what's not aligned to us, the year of figuring out our purpose through what our natural God-given talent, skills, and abilities are. And even if you think it's insignificant, like I always give this example of, like, even if it's somebody baking cakes and they're like, okay, well, how can I be a cake baker and give to the collective when I'm just giving away sugar? It's so unhealthy. Okay, well then if you think it's unhealthy, then do it in a vegan way. If that's the issue. What's the fear? What's the blockage? Figure out what the blockage is and then figure out how you could do it in a high vibrational way if that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? There's an audience for everybody. Okay? There's a purpose for every person. Okay? So if that's going to be your purpose and you don't think it's going to impact people, then make it an impact. Give it an impact. Give whatever it is that you're already naturally skilled to do a purpose. Because remember, finding our purpose is giving whatever it is that we're naturally able to do purpose. I could have communicated on radio and television, or I could have chose to communicate here with you guys. I chose to communicate here with you guys, or that's where I was naturally led to, should I say. So what's interesting is that I came back to this anyway. You see what I'm saying? All those ups and downs and obstacles and recalibration of my journey and my direction led me to this anyway. And I had no idea. This wasn't the plan. Okay? So this is part of the journey for you, my Leos. You're meant to hear this. So that's what I have for you guys. So whatever you need to set standards, higher standards, and higher goals for, do that. Because it's going to be healing to you and healing to others. It's going to give you purpose and give others purpose. It's going to create, a lot of abundance for you, but it's also going to create abundance for other people as well. Okay? Because people need your skill. People are looking for your skill. People want your talent, your goods, your product or service. Okay. So that's what I have here for you guys. Like, that's kind of like an example of what's going on here when it comes to this snake appearing, because a lot of you guys are reevaluating to reinvent yourself, to recreate. It's not here about what it is that you already do. It's about what it is that you're good at and what you have tools for that you can implement in something that you want to do separate from a company or for another company instead. Okay, so if you guys enjoy what you do, then you enjoy it. Then this message is just to confirm that you're in the right place, that you have purpose, that keep going, because there's probably another level of abundance coming your way. So if you're already in something, just remember that you're going to automatically ascend to the next level because you have a reputation, you have a reliability, you have responsibility, right? And people recognize those things and people like those things. So they're going to value it and they're going to give you the next level. So for some of you guys, you might have entered a company as an associate. You end up being the executive. You end up being the co-owner. You end up being like a step down from basically the president of the company. So for some of you guys, you could just take over, okay, in certain areas, and you didn't see that coming because you went into it as an associate. There's so many different avenues that Spirit is saying you have the key to the answers to. I have abundance for you. Abundance is always your first. It goes back to this message. It's always your first and only that. That's the only thing that matters. That's the priority right here, is that you are abundant and you have the key to create your abundance. So Spirit is saying that. Wow, what's on the bottom of the deck naturally? Yo, this is crazy. Look what was on the bottom of the deck the whole time. I didn't even see it. Look at this. It says courage, and it's the lion. It was on the bottom of the deck already. And it says, ask for what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. Lock in, gang. Clock it. I literally went on a 5 to 10 minute rant about exactly what this card says on the bottom. And I could have saved y'all so much time just by flipping this card deck over. Bye. Why is it the same thing I just said? I'm not going to repeat myself, but I'm just going to show it to you. Because what the heck? What the heck? That's literally what this is. That's literally what I was talking about. It says, ask what you are afraid of. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? So you can overcome what's holding you back. Because remember, fear is not a factor for you. You're the courageous lion, okay? So go be a lion or a lioness, okay? Go be the king or the queen of the jungle, right? Go be the emperor, go be the empress. Go be the high priest or the high priestess. Like, do you, boo-boo, okay? Because it says here, there are leadership opportunities for the taking. Figure out what's holding you back because there are leadership opportunities for the taking. It literally says it on that card. This message is so fire. Pun intended, because you are the fire sign. It's so fire, though. Like, it really is. It really effing is. This is awesome. You said I'm showing out? No, spirit is showing out. I'm just locked into spirit, okay? I will take the credit, though. I will take some of that credit. Okay? I will take some of that credit. Thank you, Grounded. Thank you, Grounded. You said I'm showing out. That's so funny. Spirit talking to Ish because they know that this is your message. It's abundant. What else do we have here, Spirit? Last message for the Leos before we go to Virgos. This is awesome. Beatrice, thank you so much. You said thank you for the encouraging words. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My pleasure. We have here unlocking. This is the same card that Cancer's got, Leo. So you could be a Cancer Leo cusper. For some of you, you could just have strong Cancer placement, like Jupiter. Jupiter would be a strong Cancer placement. Maybe some of you guys, your Cancer placement could be a rising. Okay. For some of you guys, it's maybe a Mars or a moon placement. Okay. It could be in your taking action in Mars, how you take action. Maybe you take action with compassion. Maybe it's how you think in the moon. It's about how you think with your compassion. You think with a compassionate side on how you're courageous and taking action forward to make your life stable in order to give your skills and abilities to make other people or to provide stability for other people. Not make people stable, but to provide that. They get to choose, right? So we have here unlocking. The last message says unlocking. It says, what was once locked is now ready to be opened. You have unlocked the floodgates of abundance, free from limitations. Obstacles that appear now are only to remind you of when you're steering off course. Lock in, gang. And when I said that, I realized that look at the freaking time right now. Look at this. It's 111. As your reading is ending, it is 111. And you know one speak of new beginnings. You already know. You already know. One speak of new beginnings, gang. Get it. All right? Get it. Any obstacle that you have now is only to remind you of where you came. You know you came from these ups and downs. So now you have all the answers and the tools and the thick skin that you need in order to shed what's not good for you and to keep the rest of what is and to use those nuggets of wisdom to go towards your abundance with courage and confidence. Do I need to say else? Anything else? Say less. Look, Spirit says, I spoke on it and I spoke it through the divine message of OGB. I know that's right. That's why you come to my live stream for these messages. Lock in, gang. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up them likes. Hype the video up. Hit that hype up button, that new hype up button that they got on YouTube. If you can find it on any of my videos. If you're watching any of my videos, including this one, hit that hype up button. Thank you so much. It really helps my channel grow. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, let's get it, gang. And shout out to my new subscribers. I see you guys flourishing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Really, though. I really do. All right, so let's get into my Virgos. Lock in, gang. Leo, that is going to be your reading. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, Junior. I'm about to tap into the last message of the day. These messages are messaging. These messages got me hype. If I sound hype and excited, it's because I am. I can't be more hyped than you. I need you guys to be on my level. Let's get it. You should be excited. These messages are messaging. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Virgos? Lock in, gang. Where's my World Cup energy? Drop your World Cups down in the chat stream below. Let me know you're ready for the read. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could book with me. The link is in the description box below. Also, don't forget to come back for the love readings tonight. The love readings tonight start a little later than normal, so I think I set it to 8 o'clock p.m. tonight, you know, to give it a little bit of more riz, to live a little and give it a little bit more za. You know, we're not starting at 6:30 tonight. We're starting at 8 p.m. or something like that, okay? We're going to start a little later, okay? It might be a late night live stream, okay? But that's what I have coming up for you guys tonight. And the theme for tonight for the love readings is who has feelings for you, okay? So that is going to be the message. Who has feelings for you, okay? So that is going to start at 8 p.m., okay, tonight, okay, you guys? And I just needed to, you know, make sure that you guys know that, because sometimes you guys are used to coming into the live stream at 6:30, but we're starting at 8 p.m. tonight, okay? So just a little heads up, all right? That's what I have going on tonight, okay? So we're going to start a little later, give it a little za, okay? All right, Salat say, what do we have here for my Virgos? What's their angel number message for career finances, their relationship to money? Fear is not a factor for them, so let's lock in, gang. Thank you so much. Hi, Tiara. You said hype you up. I know that's right. Hi, Tiara. Hi, who is it? Melissa and Vic and Monique. Hey, you guys. Hey, you ladies. Thank you so much, baddies. Wow, the first card out for my Virgos is 333. 333 is your angel number for the read. Lock in. Okay, trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. Trust it. If you have any doubts, worries, anxieties, and fears, overcome that. Spirit is saying, I need you to trust the abilities that I gave you. Can you do that one thing? You got one job. Can you just trust the abilities and the skills that I gave you? What skill is that? Well, I don't know. What is it for you? For some of you guys, it's a communication skill. For some of you guys, it's an organization skill. For some of you guys, it's an entrepreneurial skill. For some of you guys, it's a sales and marketing skill. What is your skill? Because I gave it to you. I'm going to need you to lock in and amplify that, okay? Okay, capitalize on that. Multiply that. I need you to come through. I need you to remember who you are. Can you do that one thing? You got one job. That's what Spirit is saying. We have 333 here. You could be seeing 333 a lot. So if you see 333, that's just a confirmation that this message or something within this message for you, Virgo, is for you, okay? There's a lot of growth and expansion and opportunities to embrace in the future. So I already see that for some of you guys, you did trust your abilities and you still do. And because you're in this energy, you're going to be getting opportunities for growth and expansion. So, wow. So you're about to be expanding and multiplying on something that you've already been working on, something you stay true to, okay? Because you're true to this. You're not new to this. So whatever it is that you've been doing, okay? Spirit is saying, I know because I gave it to you and I see you because you've been taking action and I'm about to bless the F out of you because I love you. That's what the universe said. All right, Salat say, we have here direction. Wow. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to worry or hurry or scurry. You are being divinely guided. Spirit says you're on the right path. You got the compass card. You're on the right path. You're being divinely guided. Spirit gave you the talent, skill, and ability. You've been amplifying it. You've been going towards it. You might have been getting frustrated or upset or maybe uncertain about it because nothing has happened that you wanted to happen. Okay, maybe there has been small milestones here and there, large milestone here and there, but it's not the end all be all. Maybe you have a specific long-term outcome that you want to hit. And I know my Virgos, y'all are, you know, a little bit impatient for that. And Spirit is saying, patience. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you take action and you go along. So even if you're a little bit scared or worried or, you know, trying to hurry through it, Spirit is saying there's no need for all of that. Drop that. Rebuke it. Let it go. Because Spirit is saying, I don't want you to get emotionally distraught. That distracts you from your direction. Ooh, that was a bar. Call me a rapper. I don't have to be. But that was a bar. Okay? Because you are being divinely guided. I don't want you to be distraught with these emotions that distract you from your direction because I'm divinely guiding you. D, 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 D. For some of you guys, your name starts with a D. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you guys, there's a D in your name. First, middle, or last name initial starts with a D. For some of you, that's a double confirmation. This is your read. For others of you, it was a 333. Okay? That was the double confirmation. For some of you guys, you've been seeing angel number 9 because 3 times 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. Okay? So for some of you guys, you've been seeing repeating 9s or 3s. Oh, let me flip over this card. Many choices. Wow. Spirit is about to open up many doors and opportunities. Maybe many choices for you guys. Wow. There's beautiful energy coming through. You have handsome opportunities coming in. It says here, you have options. You don't even see them right now. Get creative and look around. Okay? You have many options coming towards you. So you're going to be able to make a decision based off of the direction that Spirit puts you in and points you in and is placing you in as you go along and taking action. Okay? Because you're doing things step by step, and Spirit is saying, as you go along this path, I'm blessing you along the way. It's like a baby learning how to walk. Okay? The mom and the dad are like, oh, you could do it. You could do it. That's what Spirit is. They're divinely guiding you towards your destiny. Okay? Towards your blessing. Wow. For some of you guys, you may sing, or you may be actually an artist of some sort. You may need the mic in your hand. Maybe you're a speaker. You could be an influencer. You could be a podcaster. You could be an interviewer. You could be a radio personnel. Okay? For some of you guys, you have a mic. Okay? This is the right direction. It says use your influence for a change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. For some of you guys, you are activists. Okay? You're resilient. You create change for a small community or the whole daggone globe. It's whatever you decide that you're desiring to do. Okay? You can make it as big as you want it to. So for a lot of you guys, this mic is a double confirmation to you. You have many choices, but your ability or your skill is to use your voice. Okay? Go towards the opportunities that allow you to speak your truth, use your voice, or set the example. That allows you to create through communication. Those are the purpose, and that is the path for you. So if you've been wondering, oh, I got many choices, many opportunities, many contracts for certain things, go towards the one that allows you to create freely with however your communication style is, whatever your communication niche is, okay? Whatever it factor you have when it comes to communication, go towards those professions because those are the ones who are going to flourish, okay? Those are the ones that are going to give you the most expansion, okay? It's going to help you grow your talent. It's going to help you expand it, but it's also going to help you embrace the opportunity. It's going to allow you to embrace an opportunity for more money, career finances, financial gain, you know, making things better for you and your family. Okay. Bottom of the deck is brilliance here. Okay. So we have brilliance here on the bottom of the deck. It says you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring you recognition. So Spirit is saying you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of creativity. You are very smart. You are very intelligent. Okay. So Spirit knows that the way you communicate is from a higher realm. It's intelligence. It's your crown chakra. It's your third eye. What's the light bulb? The light. What is it connected to? Electricity, energy. So you are the light connected to energy. What is that? Crown chakra, third eye. That's you being connected to your soul. You know where your soul is guiding you because it's of the highest white light. What is it connected to? White light. What is it connected to? Energy, divine. So you're being divinely guided. That's why you're so brilliant. That's why you're so gorgeous. That's why you're so handsome. That's why you're so talented. So you're not meant to play small. Spirit is saying you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. Okay, so by breaking away from whatever society or hustle or grind there is, you're going to break away from that and do things not having to work so hard. You work less and you gain more. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you might have been working all the way up until this point to expand your life, and that work was necessary. And yes, you gain a lot of skills and experience, but Spirit is saying, I'm going to give you an opportunity to do something that doesn't feel like work. That is your purpose. So make sure that your purpose has something to do with communicating in a way where you can creatively communicate, okay? That could be working for someone else. That could be being on a platform. That could be being on a stage. That could be creating your own business. Use your voice, okay? Your voice holds power, okay? That has been taught for generations, that words hold power. They always be talking about sticks and stones don't break my bone. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. No, words do hurt. It's called incantations. It's called spells. It's called affirmations. It's called manifestation. It's called whatever that is called. Words do hurt or help. And so words do hurt, okay? So Spirit is saying don't hurt yourself by self-sabotaging yourself or allowing someone else to make you feel like you're not this light because you're meant to be plugged in. You're meant to be this bright. You're meant to be this person. Okay, so remember, what you're plugging into has a lot to do with your brilliance and your connection to the light. And your connection to the light is what you say as well, and what you believe, and how that is implemented and tied into your life purpose. So you're locked in. Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying here. So yeah, lock in, gang. I hope this message is messaging for whoever needs to hear it. You guys are going to be blessed because you have been being the light. You've been trying to do things the right way. All right, and you haven't been limiting yourself. You have been realizing that I'm a limitless being, or you have been getting yourself out of funks. As I'm saying that, it's crazy because I see the angel number 123 here. As I'm saying that, that's crazy. Angel number 123 is your number for this reading, and it's freaking awesome. It's amazing. I love that this is here. We have here guidance, okay? Spirit is guiding you, like I said. Like they said here in the direction card. They saying the same thing. Direction and guidance. It says here, divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. It's another piece of your destiny if you're already in your purpose or already know your destiny or you're destined for something. It may not have fully played out yet, but you could feel it. Sometimes you could feel your destiny before it physically arrives. Sometimes you just know you're meant to be famous. Sometimes you just know you're meant to be in a higher position. Sometimes you just know you're meant to have your own business. Sometimes you just know you're meant to create or innovate this certain thing. Sometimes you just know you're meant to help other people with your voice or your talent, your skill, your ability, your communication, your creativity, your this or that, where your etc. Lock in, gang. Sometimes you just know and you feel it and you don't have all the answers, but the answers come as you do it. That's why this card is so important. The compass is here. You are following your intuition, your feeling of that I am important and that I have purpose, and you're step by step as you go along following this divine guidance because you know that you're being divinely guided and you know that this is going to show up in your life as expansion. Okay, you know that there's going to be opportunities for the taking. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. Let's get another message here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What else do we have here? Hi, Ali. We also have Dare up in the chat. We also have JJ Tags. You claim this energy as you should. Period. All right, what else do we have here for my Virgos? Investment and luck. Look at that. Luck is on the bottom of the deck. Luck, blessings, opportunities. Because of your investments. You've invested in the things that bring you blessings. So whether that was education, whether that was practicing your craft, whether that was, staying in your lane and not listening to everybody else, and it was really hard to do that, but you kept going. Whether that was financially investing into something, building something from scratch, building anything at all, right? Taking out a loan, saving money to the side, sacrificing parts of your life that were low vibrational in order to be in a high vibration. Okay? Spirit is saying these investments are improving and expanding your finances. It says your finances are improving and expanding. Now is a great time to make an investment. Set a solid foundation and the fruits of your labor will follow. That's what this card says. Beautiful energy. A lot of you guys, you've invested into things that are going to pay off. A lot of you guys are meant to make the investment if you haven't yet. So take that as advice or take that as confirmation. This card right here, I can't wait to read this luck card to you. It says here, the actions you take now will lead to abundant success and prosperity. Believing in your own luck can help you cultivate an abundant mindset. Your perspective, aka your mindset, might be the thing that holds your growth and luck back, or might be the thing that excels it. Okay, so that's very important, you guys. That is very important. Your mindset can literally hold you back or it can help you. All right, so stay brilliant. Okay, stay locked into the light. Remember, stay plugged into the light because Spirit is guiding you. What are you plugged into? The light. Spirit is guiding you. You're plugged into Spirit. So make sure that you follow that intuitive nudge. A lot of you guys, your psychic abilities, yeah, you are psychic. You know things before it happens. For some of you guys, over the course of the last few months, days, weeks, or years, you have experienced at least one time or two times over that there's something here that you felt in your gut that was right or wrong, and that transpired. So use that ability to guide you and be the guiding light in your career. It doesn't mean that you have to shuffle cards and go be a psychic. It just means that you have to follow your intuition. Where is your intuition guiding you? Because that's what you're plugged into. You're like, how do I follow my intuition? Well, your intuition is going to come to you, okay? It's going to be a feeling. It's not something you think, it's a feeling. It's something that you feel like, something is wrong. Remember that time that you felt like your ex was cheating on you, and your ex really was cheating on you, and then gaslighting you to make you believe that they wasn't cheating when you had the receipts right in front of their face? It's the same principle when it comes to career finances. That's the same intuition you need to have. Do you understand me? Do you hear me? So that's what Spirit is saying, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. This is going to wrap it up. Thank you so much, Virgos, for this message I was able to tap into for you, for your highest good. It was amazing. It was beautiful. I loved doing it for you. I love seeing it come out the way it did. It was so beautiful. But with that being said, I'm going to have to get up on out of here to timestamp this reading, okay? The timestamps will be available in about 5 to 10 minutes, and they will be pinned to the top of the comments, all right? If somebody can't see them, tell them to refresh or readjust their comment settings so they can see it, because for some people, they haven't been seeing it, all right? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, you guys, if you're new here. If you would like to become a member of the channel, become a member of the channel for $9.99 a month. You can get extended readings. You can get ad-free readings, okay? So definitely check out that option if you're open to it. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link is in the description box below as well. All right. And all of the information and the links that I have mentioned are going to be pinned to the top of the comments once I timestamp. Okay. So the timestamp and the links will be pinned as well in the comment section. Okay. If you can't access the description box for any reason. All right. With that being said, I will see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Okay. What? At 8 p.m.? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. At 8 p.m. for the love readings. Let's lock in, gang. Okay. Let's roll out and tap in later. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the pinned comments. Ashe. Bye.